ikaw na pagkamiulami. Puro kaya kapag pinitulog.
Ridge wallet. That's all you get because it's so important. I don't want to muddle it with music. When I go on the road, when I leave the house, when I live my life, and I want to protect my credit cards and my money, I only use this item right here. It's called the Ridge wallet. And I'm telling you this right now. We just gave Andrew Santino one. And
we will give him one.
We will give him one, and he's going to be so excited about it. Right, Andrew? Anyway. It's a slim front okay? It's a slim front pocket wallet.
Yeah.
All right? It's offered in carbon fiber, titanium, aluminum. But here's the most important thing. RFID protection.
Yep.
Lifetime guarantee. People will come up to me after shows and go, I got one. It's amazing. I'm telling you guys, one day you're not going to be able to find these. Okay? So get one. They're called Ridge wallets. It comes with like little screws to tighten it and to fix it. It's a real good machine.
Go to ridgewallet.com and use the promo code BELLY for 10% off your sleek front carry wallet. Be the future with Ridge Wallet.
Are the cameras on? Everything's gone? Mm-hmm. What I'm saying to you is that when I start the podcast...
Have you started it now?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
Because he's going to do the countdown. So don't say anything until I say your name. Because I got to say welcome, this and that, and all that stuff. It annoys me.
In the comedy world, you know that you saying to me, don't say anything, basically is saying, say something. You have to. You must.
I know in the comedy world that's real, but this is not the comedy world.
But it literally is.
It literally isn't. It literally isn't. And the thing is that I'm being completely...
It's actually the only thing this is.
No,
this is not anything else.
All right, George, you're this close to getting kicked out of the room. All right, I'm being fucking real, dude. I'm being fucking real with you right now. You're really pissing me off by cackling like that, like a hyena. All right, and you too, Gilbert.
Sorry.
I'm being real. All right. And this is really pissing me off right now, dude. And
okay,
I won't. I
promise I won't.
Right?
Cut my mic, then.
No, it's not cut the mic, all right? I'm telling you right now, if I hear a fucking breath out of you, right, before I introduce your name, I will literally shut it down. I don't give a fuck, because this is a backlog to one anyway. This doesn't come out for 2 weeks. I'll get Craig Fergus, somebody else to fucking do it. All right? I'll get Ali Wong or somebody to do it, all right? So what I'm saying to you right now...
You're going to threaten me with fucking Ali Wong?
No, don't. I'm just kidding. It was a joke, all right?
Go.
So, all right, thank you.
Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a beautiful day it really is to me. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. It really is to me. Yeah. Walking down the path, seeing the flower, seeing the birdies fly on my head. Walking down the street with me and you. Holding each other, doing it right, doing it wrong. Yeah. Welcome to another episode. One more time. Walking down the street with my friends.
Oh my God.
What was the inspiration?
I just made it up. It was so good. I love it. It's a hit. It's a fucking hit. Oh my God. That was a song I wrote just now called Walking Down the Street with My Friends. Listen, guys. Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. It's been a really interesting week for me. Great stuff. Interesting stuff. Shakespearean stuff. We did a podcast last week. It was a Patreon where I almost killed everyone in the room. Mm-hmm. I went to a red zone. Mm-hmm. I'm not apologizing for it because you guys deserve that. Mm-hmm. So that was for you in your face. I know. And I'm going to tell you right now, fuck, that you almost got me in a red zone again. And I'm about to shut this fucking thing down because I hear cackling that I don't even know who that is.
Where's that?
I don't even
okay, all right. Now, you know what? Now I'm going to sing the song again.
Boop, boop, boop.
Me walking down the street with my friend. We got Khalyla in the welcome to TigerBelly, by the way. Welcome to TigerBelly. We've got Khalyla in the room. We got George.
Bobby, come
I'm sorry.
on. That's attack. That's
I
an
swear to
attack.
fucking God, for a split second, I forgot your name.
I know you did.
Gilbert.
You should say Gabriel.
Gilbert Galan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, let's start over. We got Khalyla, Gilbert. Welcome to TigerBelly.
Thank you.
George, beautiful Bryce,
Oh wow.
and we have a fucking guest tonight. He literally is one of my favorites. The ugly king of the East.
The East.
Yeah. He's a red nut. That's what I call him, red nut. He's got like some freckles. I call him visual AIDS. Oh, it looks like disease.
Visual
AIDS
AIDS.
disease?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like visual AIDS. He's so racist. He talks about Chinese people all the time, right? Yeah. When he has, for a white dude, Chinese eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
Keanu.
there he goes. There he
Little
goes.
Keanu, yeah.
He's been on many TV shows. He was on a very successful TV show called Mixology. It was a hit. He got canceled before its time. Really, Mixology. Google it, dude. It's like a good show. It's one of the ones. And he's also
It's one of the ones.
he's one of the ones that you have to not watch or watch.
Yeah.
Either way. He's also the star of many different things, like the what was that one with the Room, but the other one, The Room. They made the remake with the Franco.
Disaster artist.
Disaster
Disaster
Artist. He was
Artist,
the
yeah.
big star in that. You know, he had a monologue in there that was like unbelievable. Anyway, but he's also the star of I'm Dying Up Here, which is a Showtime show about the Comedy Store. Very good show. Very good show. He has his own podcast called Whiskey.
Ginger.
And yeah. His name is Andy Santino. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Andy Santino. Welcome. Now you can talk. What's the matter? What's the matter? Yeah. Go ahead. Breathe through it.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Didn't
Khalyla.
know you were going to be on.
I really appreciate.
Didn't know you were going to be on today.
You also
talking to
don't
her.
have a single freckle.
Yeah, I don't have any. Bobby just makes up stuff to make him sound funny and sweet. Bobby, you gave me a bad intro for the first time in our friendship.
What do you mean?
Mixology, you talk about my canceled TV show.
Can I just say this?
The Room, the Disaster Artist, a movie I literally got cut out of entirely.
Yeah.
I'm Dying Up Here,
Yeah.
my show that literally just got canceled.
Yeah. Okay, can I say this though?
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead. Because it's your show. This is your room. It's your girl. It's your crew. I get it. Your mics. Your camera on a vacuum. I get it.
Oh, you misunderstood me, friend.
Oh, no. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
That song.
What?
That song I sang.
Yeah?
Before, right?
Right?
Was about you.
You. About me and you walking down the street?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I take it all back.
Me walking down the street with my friend together. Yeah. That was you.
In my
dude.
head, I saw you skipping down the street with like a bag of Swedish fish. That's what it looked like to me.
I love
Yeah,
Swedish
yeah,
fish.
I love
Walking
Swedish-
down
yeah,
the
so good.
street, just like popping them in your mouth.
Yeah.
Happy together.
Yeah.
It's the bag of fish that you were excited
Exactly,
about,
dude.
not a real
The
person.
song was about you, and can I say this too?
I'm happy to be here, by the way.
I read
See
for
you guys.
Mixology.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and I
For
didn't
what?
even your part.
No.
Yeah, and I didn't even get a call back or nothing. They just went, and I left. So I think because it, and also I'm Dying Up Here.
Yeah.
I asked my agents, I go, is there? I know it's about the '70s. I know about the store, because that showcase that they saw Eric Griffin, I was on that showcase.
The only reason you wouldn't have been on the show
Yeah.
because you'd be perfect for it is because there was no Asian comics in the 70s. at
I know,
the
but can I
store.
say this though?
I'm serious. That's the only reason
But the
why.
bar staff was Thai,
Yeah.
so I even asked that. I go, maybe
No, because that's not a big enough. That's not a role. You wouldn't do that shit. You didn't get to. You wouldn't get to talk.
Yeah, I'd have a line.
No, you'd want to have
What
real
would the
lines.
line be?
Double whiskey for, you know what I mean? Richard Pryor or whatever. You know?
Double whiskey, Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And the award for best guest star goes to Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
You would have been so good. So many other people would have been good. I don't want to talk about that show because it's in the past. That's hard to talk about shows that are in the past now. It's so weird.
I mean, you were on it for 3 years. It just ended, and it's like it's not
hard.
it's not like you're like, you know, we're on the first season of Last Comic Standing, and I'm bringing it up.
Can I tell you something? This is funny. I've never told this story.
Yeah.
I waited in line in San Francisco to get into Cobb's Comedy to audition for Last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
And
How long did you wait?
like 5 hours.
Oh my God.
And I got to the front, and they were like, they're going to be done soon. I was like, wait, no, I want to go in. And they're like, well, you can go, but no, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh my God.
So I went up there. Nobody, I don't even know who the judges were.
Right.
I did 3 jokes to like 2 people, and they were like, thanks, man. They were like packing up their gear.
Oh my God.
I drove to fucking San Francisco.
And then it's so funny because that night you probably you're in a hotel room.
Hotel?
Well, yeah. Where'd you
You
stay?
wish. In a car.
Oh, so you're in your car sleeping.
I drove in. Was I in my car or my friend's car? Yeah.
Wow.
Slept in a car.
And you must be that must have been like a total horrible.
Here's
story.
why I slept in a fucking car. I should be able to call out my friend for this. This guy that I was supposed to stay with, this piece of shit, Dan, piece of shit. He was living in the marina with his girlfriend at the time. They got in such a bad fight. They got so drunk, and in a bad fight, they locked the doors, didn't leave them open for me, and they fought at her apartment. Never came back to his. Never picked up their phone. So I slept in my car out front of their fucking apartment.
Wow.
Piece of shit. You know who you are, Dan.
Do you think that you have a lot of anger?
Tons.
I know why.
Because of shit like that. Because of fucking Dan. Because of people like Dan that exist in the world.
I'm the same way as you. But you know what it is?
You handle it better than you have a cuter face. When you smile, it's okay.
No, but
I'm angry all the people think I'm angry, or even when I'm not that mad. I'm not that mad right now.
Because mine comes out in ways that are detrimental to other people, though. Like if you harm me,
Yeah.
right? I'll do something like passive aggressive.
Yeah. Well,
Like you know, if I run into somebody that's harmed me, and I'll go hey and hug them and go great sad, and then like a week or a year later, I'll do something behind their back that affects them.
You're like a lady. That's like what a lady does.
I know. I behave like a bad lady sometimes.
That's like a lady move. That's
Yeah.
like a hold it in for years.
Yeah, I'm a poisoner for sure.
I let it go.
Yeah,
I say
poison.
it fast and I let it go.
I'm the same way.
You say it fast and let it go?
I have to. I can't help myself.
When he does something that pisses you off,
It will be
Immediate.
Yes.
Oh, it's always that. Yeah.
I never.
and when she does something that pisses you off,
I've held 50 things in my heart.
Yes.
are you banking them for?
Yeah,
for like
I have a big for her.
Yeah.
There's a gigantic room.
do you bank anything for him?
No.
Nothing. Let it go.
But
Yeah,
her bank
I-
though, this is the biggest world bank. Like
Ever.
for like some people, like your bank is small.
I have a
So there's
tiny-
two
tiny
things, two things that you could do, it'll explode.
I don't
Yeah.
like things to fester. My sister is
Same.
somebody who internalizes a lot, and every 3 years she has like a massive emotional meltdown, and I never want to get to be like. I never want to be like her.
She has like an
holds-
emotional breakdown because she's so like.
She just holds a lot of
Yeah.
things in, and I see it, and she's just always on the verge, and I never want to be like that.
So you just let it all go.
I have to.
I say it to mine's to a fault though too. I say it. I'll say it fast. I said something so mean to my wife before I left. Ugh.
What'd you say?
I was being mean.
What'd you say?
Very mean.
You said something mean.
I said something mean.
What is it?
I don't want to say it. I said something mean.
Okay.
I said she was a fat piece of dog shit. No, I just got mad because I'm this guy. This is me. This is literally me. Right? You're her. Ask me. You've just walked in and say, "Hey, did you end up asking your mom about that Christmas ornament thing we needed?" Okay. And I'm watching a
Can
YouTube
the line be
video.
less complimented? That's
It's
a
okay,
pretty.
it's okay.
All right.
And I'm watching a
Oh, that's a
YouTube
big line, babe.
a YouTube video.
Yeah.
I'm watching a YouTube
yeah,
video
I hope you get it right. Okay, babe?
on the
All right.
couch.
Okay. all right.
Ready?
Can I say action?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Roll cameras
Got it.
and action.
Hey, babe, did you ask your mom about that Christmas ornament thing that we needed?
What?
That Christmas ornament thing.
Babe,
that you said
what? What?
It's a
What is
simple
it?
question.
Okay, stop.
That's what I do right away.
Did I
First
not
of all, that was
did I not
fantastic.
do that the other night with the cougar
Which cougar?
in Red Dead Redemption?
Oh, yeah.
I get so that's my problem.
You
I
don't
do
like
that.
being interrupted then.
I snap.
Okay.
You see me on the goddamn fucking
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
I'm in it. I'm inside of it.
So I'm gonna tell you something. What happened the other night?
I lost my shit.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
But what did
Are
you
you
say?
gonna take your fucking
Hold
pants
on a
off?
second. I want to know what you said.
Yeah.
Besides just snapping
I'm
in that
gonna show
way.
you something
Oh.
right
Oh
now.
my god,
Yeah,
babe.
I will show you something right now.
You must have seen Andrew smile.
That's for you, bud.
Wait, hold on. Leave
That was
it
for you,
one more
babe.
time.
That
Hold
was
on.
for you, babe.
Hold on. Real quick.
What is that? Well, for people that are on audio,
Me.
Something's-
walking
Khalyla, get
down
in.
the
Get in.
street.
Get in.
boom, boom, boom,
Me walking down the street with me and my friend.
Okay, so I don't
was
have
a
any.
puke
I don't
intermission?
have any patience. I have no patience when I'm on the phone. I'm doing a thing. Just let me finish the thing. As soon as I'm done, I'll get right back to you. I promise. But she does it, and she knows she does it, and then I lose it.
Yeah.
I am a fucking asshole. And you know what gets me even more mad? I imagine our neighbors are going, that guy's a fucking asshole, because they never hear her.
Right.
They just hear me yelling, and I've never hit her.
I know you haven't.
Never.
Never. Yeah, you've thought about it though. Yeah. So I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Video game.
The new one.
The new one.
Yeah, it's so good, huh?
So one of the little goals is to kill 5 cougars.
Not easy.
With a bow and arrow. Finding a cougar is like running into, in real life, an Eskimo.
Sure.
Let me ask you something. How many Eskimos have you ran into in your whole life?
Honestly, 0.
Exactly. And I have to kill 5 of them.
You have to find them in the game and kill them.
Yeah, and they're very rare.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I finally have one. I've been looking for 3 hours.
Got one.
I pull back on my bow and arrow, right? And this is what I hear. Sweetie! I turn like this, and I go back to the screen. He had hit my neck, the cougar. And my eyes roll back, and I fall to the ground, and I die. And I look at her, I go, what? And then she starts crying.
I didn't cry.
A little bit. You were so upset. Like, I don't know when to say anything. You know what I mean?
Well, okay.
And I'm like,
This wasn't a short YouTube video.
you were-
This is a 16-hour-a-day game.
Yeah.
So I don't know when to interject.
Did you know that the cougar was there?
No.
Yeah, but now you know.
Right? So then, right? And then what she was going to interrupt me for was, this is what she was going to say. She was
Julio
gonna
had
say,
a snaggletooth.
No, Julio and Bojo are getting along better.
Oh, yeah, the cat.
So my younger cat
Cats are now.
He was
and
missing a
one of my
pivotal life
dogs
moment.
is getting along better.
Yeah.
And you know, when you think
And they
about
were
it, that's
kissing
the
each other.
information I really needed to hear. That I
Yes.
really think about.
Okay,
it. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yes.
our
needed to
asshole
hear
dog
that.
and our shy cat were now
They're
kissing.
friends.
They're kissing.
Yeah.
And it was such a rare moment that I had to tell him in that moment, oh my God, turn around. Look at
Look.
the animals. They're getting along.
But then meanwhile, you know what I mean? I got one. And yeah.
Done.
And then here's what was worse: the 3 hours after that, me walking around trying to find a cougar. Yeah, you didn't see all that, and me trying to breathe hard to let you know.
Yeah.
It's like, gosh. You know what I mean? And I'm just, I was trying to like, you know, I did, and then at 5 a.m, I found one, but it was not pristine coat. But still, I got the thing, but I wanted the coat to make a jacket. But anyway,
What? Pristine
it's-
coat? Oh, the level of the cougar.
The level of the cougar has to be the right level
To get the right
to get the right
coat.
You know, coat. Yeah. But anyway, so I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yes.
Do you know what's really interesting to me about the video game thing?
What?
Is that you play games like Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
where you don't like anything of that world if it was real, but you like it in a game.
That's every game. Fuck nut.
No.
Yeah. If I'm playing Skyrim, I don't want to slay a dragon in real life.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All Asian people are somewhat fascinated with dragons. It's a part of your culture.
It's
You guys
so
dance. You
fucking
guys do
funny
dancey things
because-
with it. You guys do. This guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to say this: is Game of Thrones my culture? Fuck you, white dude.
Well, no.
It's a part of your culture
no,
as well.
But those dragons are a little too ridiculous. You guys
What do you
like
mean?
you guys
You're
like
gonna say
bright-
our dragons have smaller dicks?
No, they're just brightly colored dragons. You guys like bright colored dragons.
Right.
You like those. Those are the dragons you like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
get it. Yeah. More for
Celebration
celebratory.
dragons.
Yeah.
Is Korean culture, are they into dragons?
No, we're not.
Right?
Yeah, it's just Chinese,
Zero,
but I'm just
right?
gonna go along with this white racist piece of shit. I go, yeah, we do dancing.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But Koreans got to be into dragons a little bit.
No,
Not even a little.
no, I
What
don't
are
know
you
anything.
into? What are they into then?
Well, we
What's
have the
their
we
dragon?
we don't.
Do
You know what I mean?
like Singapore has a merlion.
Oh, we did that. You know, we did that when the Japanese was tying up upside down.
Yeah.
Tie us upside down, and
Yeah.
we would do that because we try to get away.
Aren't they great, the Japanese?
I know they're great.
I think they're my favorite.
Yeah, they're fun people. They're fun people.
Before we get to that, we got an ad.
23 and me and 23 and me. You guys, we all did our DNA test on 23andMe, and the results have been staggering and very illuminating and interesting. This kit, right? What's that noise?
Let's
start over. Let's start over.
Crying. Okay, let me put him down.
Well, guys, before we get to that, we have this amazing sponsor. Okay, Jesus, what's
Do it
happening?
again.
Before we get to that, we have this amazing sponsor.
23andMe. You guys.
Yep.
I'm not usually in my past. I wasn't interested in of what my DNA was like or where I came from or what I'm made up of.
Mm-hmm.
But as I get older, I really wanted to know, and so I joined 23andMe. I spit in a little thing.
Tube, yeah.
Yeah, they did, and I'm telling you guys right now, it really is the best decisions I've ever made. I realize I'm 90% Korean, and I'm 10% Japanese. Wow. Right, so I'm conflicted. And it really is. It's if you want to learn how your genes play a role in your well-being and your lifestyle choices, they get really specific. And tell them what you found about yourself, Khalyla.
I think it's like 78% of people that share the same or similar DNA with me have been lifeguards at some point in their life.
Crazy.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Because I was
Water.
a competitive swimmer for a long time. I love the water. Can't live without it. So it's in my blood. It's in my blueprint to love water.
Yeah, you explore your genetics behind your appearances and your senses, and you'll figure out a lot of things about yourself that you didn't know. And it's easy.
And it's mostly
cheap,
just fun.
It's simple. It's high tech. It's all the things, and it's fun. That's the most important thing. Tell them about them, Gilbert.
Do you guys want fun? Because now through December 25th, get 30% off any 23andMe kit. Order your DNA kit at 23andme.com/TigerBelly. That's number 23andme.com/TigerBelly. Again, that's 23andme.com/TigerBelly. Now back to the show.
23andMe.
Do you think you'll play video games for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
You do, forever.
I mean, unless there was no such thing as them, like they got rid of them.
Ooh.
You're not gonna have kids, right? Or you're gonna have kids, or who knows?
I want to have one.
You do.
Yeah.
So
I would be essentially a single mom raising a kid.
right. So don't do
And
that.
that's the only reason why I have so many trepidations is because I know how he functions day to day.
Yeah.
And even with the animals, he loves them a lot, but he doesn't know how to actually, like our dog Julio was dry heaving on the bed. Instead of helping Julio to get off the bed, he just pushes the animal while he's vomiting.
That makes sense. Would you do that with a kid?
No.
You think that would switch?
It's so funny because to me, when I see a lion, right,
You see a lot of lions.
or a cat,
Right.
I know the difference. And even if I had, that was a bad analogy,
That's a really bad analogy.
but still, I threw it out there.
I know what you mean.
I threw it out there though.
You're saying you'd have such a
When
bigger
I'm
connection.
saying my connection with, my kids would be different than my connection
How do
with
you
my
know that?
dogs.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Like, that's not a guarantee.
I don't know, but how do you know I will be a bad dad?
No.
For sure.
No. She's
Because
just
a
saying-
lot of people that know me say you be a good father.
Who says
Yeah,
that?
they don't live with you day to day.
I'm just saying people have said Al Madrigal has said it.
You
Steve
are
Byrne has said
sweet.
it.
He's sweet and cuddly, but sweet
That's
and
why they're
cuddly
saying
doesn't
that.
raise children.
Yes, they're saying that because you're a sweet guy, because you have a great
Bill
heart.
Burr said it. Let me ask you this. Look at me right now and be honest. Be honest with me.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Be completely honest with me.
You know what? If they made WAG for kids,
Yeah. That'd be great.
that would be great. Then
That'd
you
be
could have
great.
someone come walk the
That's
kid.
a business plan that we could have.
Well, then, don't
we
put
won't.
this out.
We won't run. We won't run them, but
No, but
yeah, we'll hire people.
We'll
to run
hire
it.
people.
But let me be honest with me.
Yes.
If I were to ask you, if someone did ask you, hey, Bobby Lee's having a kid with Khalyla, what do you think of that? What would you say?
What's my initial reaction?
Yeah, be real.
Disbelief.
Like, how would you say it verbally or just kind of just internalize it?
Let's play it out. Okay.
All right, so
go ahead.
So who am I? I'm Joe. My name is Joe. and
No, be a guy that we know.
I'm Neil Brennan.
Be a comedian that we know.
All right. Okay. I'm Frankie, the guy the doorman at the store.
Great. Hey, Frank, what's up?
Hey man, you're late for your spot.
No, I'm actually always early.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, anyway, hey, did you hear the new news?
What?
Bobby Lee and Khalyla, they're having a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I would have never. That's fucking wow. Okay.
That's really
Yeah.
That was so real.
Here's what then my next thought
That
would
was
have been
so
like.
real.
My next thought would be like, I didn't think like of course they've been together, they have sex, but I thought they have sex like how lesbians have sex. Like there's
scissors?
no penetration. Like it's a lot of touching and
Like
emotional
dry
stuff.
humping?
Yeah, that stuff. But I guess wow,
it
good for
because-
Bob. Man, they're gonna go through with it, huh?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, Kev.
I'm Frank. Are you saying that and be real with me,
Yeah.
you think that my genitals can't penetrate a vagina?
Or produce a kid, maybe.
You don't think that the fluids within me are active?
I don't think they're working.
Oh, but they are.
How do you know?
Because we've had two.
You've had
abortions.
two abortions.
Yes.
Walking down the street.
That's where the song.
I think I would love to be a godfather to your kid.
Well, thank you for throwing that out there.
I would love to put my hat in the ring.
You would an option. You'd be an
I'm
option.
trying to kind of have a kid right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what it really comes down to?
Oh.
I'm scared to raise a kid in LA.
Yeah, me too.
Because I didn't grow up here. I have this bullshit. I know it's fake and it's crap and it's stupid. I have
Yeah.
this fantasy of raising a kid the way I got raised.
How is that?
In Chicago, I just have this thing about like I want him to feel the way that I felt about things when I was a kid. It's selfish and fucked up, and it doesn't matter. But like, there's a thing about
I feel
I
the
want to be
same
able to
way.
take my kid to a fucking Chicago Cubs game because that's what I grew up with my dad. Not that there's anything wrong with taking him to a Dodger game. It's just it's a world that I'm like, oh, this doesn't mean as much to me because I didn't grow up here.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're wrong.
I know, no.
you
I'm
know,
right in my feelings, but it's not. It's a stupid way to think.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
I asked you this yesterday.
Yeah.
If we have kids, can I take them to the Philippines? I want them to have the same education that I did. I went to an international school. I was really immersed in a lot of things.
Right.
I had a really, really enriched life growing up. And I had a very a good sense of like how the world outside of America was, doing things.
Yeah.
And I want that for my children.
Right.
I want them to be cultured. I want them to
Are you afraid they would have no culture here?
no, not. I'm afraid of
Like,
them
when a kid-
living the rich life.
Right.
I'm
Because they'll
really
have
afraid
everything.
because Bobby is even with animals, he spoils them, and I just don't want a spoiled kid. I just
But you'll
don't.
have one. You
I-
will
yeah.
inevitably have one with him.
Yeah, I think so.
100%. You know these kids that like grow up in Orange County. You know these pieces of shit. Like all of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, but that's not the kind I
You
would
know I'm
have.
joking. You know I'm kidding.
Can I just say something right now?
Let me make my point.
Go ahead.
Your kid will inevitably be extremely spoiled and well taken care of because of the life you live. Because of the way you live your life. There's no way that you won't have a spoiled brat kid. It'll be impossible to avoid. Your kid will be a fucking brat.
Like I don't want to have a kid that doesn't know how to take public transportation.
He or she won't.
Like that's horrible.
You'll
to
have a
me.
spoiled brat kid.
You know, I'm offended by that.
Is there anything that you wouldn't give
I'm
your kid?
offended by that because
What
I'm
wouldn't you give
going
your
to say
kid?
something right now. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm offended by that because I'll tell you something right now.
What?
Is that my parents were wealthy, and they gave me everything.
Poway.
Yeah. So you went to my school,
Yeah, San Diego's nice.
right? I grew up in like a place called Green Valley,
I know, fancy.
right? It's fancy,
Country
tennis
club.
court, country club, the whole thing. And I was a fucked up kid.
Time out.
Yeah.
Your parents are from?
Korea.
That's right. So you're first generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
Your parents had a lot of money, but they treated you with values based on the way
No.
that yes,
They threw me camps and cars and everything.
but you fucked it up.
I fucked it up because I was a fucking piece of shit
Okay.
drug addict, right?
So your child
But can I say this?
won't
though?
fuck it up, will be a good kid, but will be spoiled rotten.
No, it
Yep.
doesn't. It doesn't matter where or what or when.
No, it's because you're successful in the entertainment industry.
It's a lottery system.
You having a kid?
You don't know. You don't know for sure. I know dudes that are like really bad people with great fucking parents.
Who?
Bad people.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah, he had great parents. Took him to church. They did. I read the book.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a great dad.
Thank you.
Your kid's gonna
Here's
be a
the
brat.
Thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, dude. I
Yeah.
do kind of want to raise my kids in LA because of
There's nothing wrong
when
with
I
it.
hear other kids raised here.
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like, when like I was hanging out with Oliver on set. Yeah. Just hear me out.
Oh,
Just hear me out.
my God.
And I go, yeah, we had these kids on my podcast called the Ruin Brothers.
Yeah.
I was telling him. They sound like Roy Orbison. He's like, oh, yeah, I grew up with his kids.
Roy Orbison's
Yeah.
kids?
And I go, oh.
And you like that?
And he's like, yeah, I used to go over there. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
You want our kids to just rub.
And he just kind of one-up me. Like, I was like, I know a band that kind of sounds like him. But he was like, oh, I know the real dude.
But you know that's what this
That's what I like.
But it's a never-ending competition in LA.
That's life.
Nope.
Life is a never-ending competition in
Nope.
life.
No.
Yeah.
Because
It's not?
Because in LA it's one-upsmanship.
Oh, so you don't think that two plumbers in Chicago, right?
Go ahead, keep
Two
going.
brothers, right? They had their parents were plumbers.
Mario and Luigi.
Yes, Mario and
They're
Luigi.
plumbers.
Italian.
They're Italian
Two
plumbers.
Italian plumbers.
Yes.
They go
Classic.
down the pipes, which is kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they go down pipes. yeah. Right. Right. And
If
then
I was a plumber
they-
at every job
Yeah.
while I was fixing the pipes, I
Yeah.
would go ba-na-na-na-na-na all day long.
really good.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go to something else.
What?
I will say this. You'd make great fucking parents. I'm just saying, I'm saying this for me.
Yeah.
I know when I raise a kid in LA, I'm going to spoil them and try my best to give them everything I didn't have.
Yeah.
So inevitably, they'll probably be fucking brats. I'll probably raise a brat.
Maybe-
Because I want them to have all the shit.
Yeah.
I think that's a mistake to want everything for them.
I know. I shouldn't. But I also am like,
They just also don't build that much of a character.
But I know-
They become bored. They're fucking duds.
yeah, they'll be. I know, but the only way to like fix that is to make them. What I should do is have them and then ship them to Alaska
Yeah.
and make them live off the grid.
That's what Kevin Bacon did to Sosi. That's
Yeah.
why she's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ship them away.
Yeah.
But Sosi
But they
also
they
grew up in New
Connecticut
York.
or New York or whatever.
Yeah, and there was
Connecticut, New York.
Same thing. Boom, boom, boom.
Go down the street with my
But babe,
Swedish
if your son goes or your daughter goes, mommy, the whole school they're going to France.
This is when she's 16, by the way.
yeah. The whole school they're going to France, and
I want to go to Paris.
I want to go to France with the whole school.
No.
Everyone's going.
too fucking bad. You know, the one thing that
Love
I'm very
that.
thankful that
Love
my
that.
mother taught me
Yeah.
was early rejection and the word no. And I had to just eat it. And I just had to sit there
Do you
in my
love
own
your mother?
disappointment. I do.
You still have a good relationship?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, she was really rough
Yeah,
and
and
she
I have a
beat
good
me
one
a
with
lot.
mine, fuck not.
But no doesn't, you know, I don't spiral downwards when I hear the word no.
Okay, and the same kid comes up to me.
Huh.
You play my kid, that same kid that asked her.
Dad?
Wow, your voice has changed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. What is it, son?
So like all the whole class is taking a trip.
It's a school project that everyone's going,
Well, it's like a class trip.
but
it-
everyone in the class is going.
well, yeah. No. You don't. It's elective, but everyone is going.
Okay, and what is it? Where are they going?
Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
Oh, but everyone's going.
Almost.
Okay.
There's only one kid that can't go.
What did mom say?
I haven't asked her yet.
Oh,
I was just thinking maybe you
well, if
could.
every kid's going and I get to go,
Oh,
we're going.
Oh, you want to go?
Yeah,
That's all I really wanted.
yeah,
But mom won't go.
yeah. Mom's going to.
I don't want her to go.
oh, I'm going.
Mom.
Where did mom come from?
In fact, your dad and I are going. You're staying home.
She was in the closet the whole time.
And then you see photos on Instagram with us on the beach.
With your
fucked out with your
classmates?
classmates.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
So
cool would
listen,
that be?
I had the same thing. My parents were very, very too fucking bad. I used to tell a bit about it. There's no too bad dads anymore. They don't exist. But my parents were too bad. No. A lot of too bad. But that's also the way that we grew up. But I know living in this town, it's different. This town is different.
It is different.
And I'm not shitting on LA. I'm just saying, I just know it's different. All my friends with kids, and they tell you, and they're like, you have to fucking apply for kindergarten.
You do.
That's crazy.
And not only that, but you basically have to move to the fucking Wonderland school district.
Just to be able to go to somewhere, okay.
Right, and
if
so-
you raise your kids in San Diego, great. No, but I'm saying, but that's easier.
Can I just say my last point though is that when I was in Arlington, there was an Asian kid working there. He was 18 years old.
He was working at the
club.
At the club. What was he doing?
He was washing dishes or something, and he
An
was
Asian washing dishes.
like he brought like food, like chicken fingers or something.
he was like in the
green room.
kitchen.
I don't know what he was doing, but I didn't ask him what. But he's just a kid that works there.
You had a good connection with the staff.
I always do. So I go, hey man, what's your name? He's like, I forgot his name, Lewis. And I go, oh. He's like, are you Korean? He goes, not really.
Not really.
I go, what are you? He goes, well, I was adopted.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, so I am Korean, but like I don't know anything about it. I go, have you ever thought about like looking for? No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I go, what about your parents now? They give me love, yeah. My dad's a psychologist. My mom works at the school.
White parents.
White parents.
Yeah.
I go, oh, you seem angry. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about life, man.
Really?
Yeah, fuck it.
18?
Yeah, and I go, well, you got to figure it out. He's like, nah, I don't have to figure anything out, man. Fuck it.
I kind of like his attitude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying. And he walked away, and I looked at Billy Bonnell, and I was like, wow, that's weird. And it's like in my head, I'm like, it doesn't matter where you grew up. This kid probably had a great parents, right? He was given up, right? He probably was raised in the right way.
Maybe.
Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know his past.
Well, I'm gonna ask him when I go in a couple weeks.
Yeah, you're gonna go in a couple weeks. But my point is that you don't know for sure.
No, you don't.
It's not a guarantee that if I raise kids in Chicago, wherever you're from, right, that they're going to be great kids. They could be bad kids.
You're right.
So it's like it doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna move out of LA and raise kids somewhere else. This is where I live. This is where my business is.
You have to be here.
Yeah,
is
don't
true,
you do
though.
too?
Being a good parent doesn't guarantee you'll have a good kid.
Or a good location. Right. None of that stuff matters.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
So let's make a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll get these guys the fuck out of here so we can do it.
So I want to talk about Arlington. What happened?
Oh yeah, the
You
Arlington.
weren't there, but there was a drama that happened there.
No, but we spoke a little bit about it. So let's hear it. I'm also going to exempt myself from this conversation.
Be easy about it.
You
though.
are because you're going to be there in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I'm going to go play there and I like it and I don't know what this is. So I'm saying I'm preempting this. I don't know this. Whatever this is.
Oh, I shouldn't say it then, huh?
Yeah, you should go.
I mean, say it. You experienced it.
Yeah, your experience.
And you know what? I think.
Okay, I want to say this. Okay, is that I love this club. Have you played this room before?
I had one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking love it.
Yeah, Arlington Draft
And
House.
the reason why I love it is because the people that run it, that own it, the owner of the club, whenever I'm in town, she meets me at breakfast, and we hug. I know her daughter, and I feel at home when
They're
I'm
good
there.
people.
They really are good
Yeah.
people, and she's great.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with the manager, but we had a fucking falling out.
What happened?
Well, what happened was Saturday night.
Does the owner know about this?
No.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Friday night, I get a tweet from this young girl. I got one too. I saw it.
Oh, you got a tweet.
Yeah, I got the tweet too.
She tweeted both of you guys.
Yeah,
She basically
I read
said,
it
"Listen, I'm a TigerBelly fan. I drove 4 hours.
What?
Yeah, I had to be here by 9 because I guess if you're under 21,
Yes.
before 9, I can't get in.
Yeah, because they have a cutoff for under 21.
But-
yeah.
I'm on my way into the club because I got there at 8:30. She was there at 8:30.
You saw her.
We made eye contact.
Yeah.
And so I think she tried to make a case for it because she was like, I've been
She was waiting in
here
line
for an hour. I'm the
right, to
first
get
person
in.
in line.
Right, and
Shit.
they didn't let her in because
She was
was
under
waiting
21.
in line,
Yeah.
which is not her fault.
Sure.
Right. So this poor girl, drove 4 hours and couldn't get in, and so we basically said, "There's nothing we can do, but if you wait, you can hang out with us afterwards."
That's cool.
It's a great gift.
It's very cool.
Yeah. So it's really cold there, so she sat in her car with her boyfriend
Oh my God.
We brought her in through the
3
back,
hours. We brought her in through the back
hung out with her in the green room
for about an hour, and we talked about horses, her life.
She was just a dope chick.
She's a dope chick. Like,
Like-
it got to the point where I was like, "Can we hire her?"
No, we want her on the podcast
Yeah, we want her on the
because she was
podcast.
so
Like,
interesting.
She's so interesting. She's like a young black chick with this Nigerian kind of Algerian,
Careful.
Algerian.
He was Ethiopian and
Ethiop-
Sudanese.
Sudanese.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend. Right. He had like this '80s like.
She was like black, but black.
You should. Yeah, I shouldn't even said that.
So you
These
hung.
young kids.
She was dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck.
Dope. She was so
Dope as fuck.
awesome.
And,
Hours goes
and she was
by.
she's like, oh my god, this is like so worth it, you know. And I go, oh cool, I'm glad you feel that way. She goes, can we get a photo before I go? And I go, yeah, but let's not do it in here. It's dim. Let's go out.
Yeah.
Into the lobby.
No
Yeah.
one else left in the club. They already.
Yeah, it's
everyone's
closed.
gone.
The
It's
staff
closed.
is gone.
Yeah.
The staff is gone.
Yeah.
Also, worth noting, besides comedy shows, that club operates as a cinema.
It's a movie theater.
It's a movie theater.
yeah.
theater,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been there. Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
all ages movie theater.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a local town movie theater.
Yeah.
It's not only that; it's eclectic. The place. It's like that they have weird shows there. It's a place for art.
It's an artist community.
It's an artist
Yes,
community.
that's
It's
exactly
great.
what
It's
it
a
is.
great
But
place.
it's not a 21 and over club all day. Is what
It's
what
not.
I'm
That's
saying.
not. Yeah, that's not what
it's-
it is.
Right.
Okay. So we go out into the lobby, and all of a sudden we run into the manager, and he just goes, "Get the hell out!
I told you guys earlier
Told you
you
earlier you
couldn't
couldn't
come
come in, and you're in. Get out!"
To her,
To the
them.
kid, yeah.
and he saw that you were with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I go, "Whoa, dude, calm down." He goes, "No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. Get out."
And she was there with her phone, like,
Yeah, like
Are we
about
gonna
to
take
take
a
the photo,
picture?
and I go, "Don't talk to me that way. I'm not. Like I said, he kept interrupting
we wouldn't
me.
let Bobby speak
at all.
Jesus.
He's like, "No, out, get out."
And at this point, I take the two, and I.
Well,
said,
I could
you know
see.
what?
I looked at Khalyla's face, and she has a thing where when her eyes get crossed and the blood just leaves her face.
Her rage.
That her rage is about to. Because I've been in rage moments. We've yelled at people before together. It's not a good duo.
And it was happening.
So I was like,
it
I
was
need
like-
to
it was
remove
gonna- yeah.
myself
Before this goes bad.
Right.
because
So I
when
was like,
her and
let's
I
just
rage
go.
out, it's the greatest thing in the world.
as
We
a
start-
duo.
we point as a duo, we point fingers. We rip their physical, their emotional state, their spiritual state. We attack every angle, and they want to kill themselves.
And we had just this amazing hour with these two kids.
A beautiful hour.
Yeah, and then now tainted by the fact that this guy was just screaming for no fucking reason. He was just being power trippy. And so I was like, you know what, guys, let's just walk out. I let Bobby take
Do
care
you
of
think
it.
he had a negative interaction with them before the show?
No.
You don't think it was like they fought with him prior?
No, I
Maybe
think-
I
Because I
don't.
wonder why so much attitude.
Not only that though, I don't care because I gave. Then when they left, I started talking, and basically I said this, and I might have. This could be wrong, but this is the right thing. And this is gonna sound really fucked up. I think.
Nope.
I don't know.
I'm ready.
This is what I believe.
Yeah.
I go, listen, in LA, I've seen big comics like Chappelle coming with somebody with no ID.
Yeah.
Right? They could be 21, they might not be, I don't know. But is anyone going to ask?
No.
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 If they're in the club and you see two kids that look like underage, that's Chris Rock's friends or whoever.
Family.
But he walks in there
Yeah.
with them. Do we say something? No.
No.
Right.
You wouldn't say shit.
In fact, even it could be even lower level than that, like somebody like Greg Fitzsimmons,
Sure.
great comic friend. Even if Greg's in there with somebody, I'm not gonna say anything. That's Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah. Why? Yeah,
Right.
Why? Why would I? Why?
And the reason why is because this is a comedy club, and what they sell is comics.
Yeah.
We are the product,
Yep.
right? You don't fuck with that.
And so what? And so you leave,
I say that to him.
and this guy.
And he's like, no. He's kept saying, no. I go, no. He's like, no. You're not, dude, this is my club. Wow. And I was kind of like, oh, okay.
What night was this?
Friday night.
Friday. And he was basically like,
Because it's
you don't-
Friday, Saturday shows.
Yeah,
right?
like you don't talk to my fans in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person.
It's not even just a fan, dude. It's a TigerBelly fan.
more important.
No,
most
I'm going to
important.
say something right now.
That's what I'm
Way
saying.
more.
TigerBelly fans come out 4 hours. They drive 4 hours.
I know.
They wear the shirts.
Well,
right?
let me back it up.
Right.
The thing that a lot of these, and I don't have anything to do with this case, but the thing that a lot of people forget in the world of comedy, running clubs and all that stuff, is at the end of the day, these people that like go so deep to come see you, the real fans,
Yeah.
are the most important.
Yes.
People that just go to shows to just grab a night out, I appreciate those humans as well, but it's different. It's different when someone's like, I'm a fan. I love you. I came just for you.
Yeah.
They need to understand that that's the only way for this business to keep going. Yeah, we're having a boom and everyone loves going to comedy shows, but I got to tell you, it's not going to fucking last forever. You know who's going to be around? the fucking fans.
Yeah.
The people that just go to get a fucking drink and have a night off, they're not going to fucking be there. They leave. They go, we could go see him or no. The fans will always be there. They need to know that that's an important structure to keep us alive. But them and us.
But they're not just fans. I have a feeling for them as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, it's a
like
community
there's
thing.
so many years where I felt like my career was over.
You still feel that today.
Still, there is parts of me that
I
do,
know.
right? And you feel the same way. Everyone feels that way.
Today, when I'm
right?
done with this, I'm going to jump.
I know, but oddly enough, it's these fans that make me go, all right, I'm going to keep going.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Totally.
Because they're the sign of hope,
Yeah.
right? They're the ones that are like giving me the money to pay rent or buy food.
To live and keep doing
Right,
what you
and
do.
it gives me that fuel and energy. So when he yelled at these young kids,
That was a trigger.
right, it fucking enraged me. But then again, I know that I've been in trouble before at clubs for like sticking up for myself, and I've never been back there.
But
Yeah,
Also,
but
you
but
kind
Like
of
it
not,
happens.
But you're not wrong.
I understand that.
But I also think that you later found out that he hadn't slept in like 35 hours. He was having a bad day. Like all you have to
Did you guys
consider.
reconcile the whole thing?
No. In fact, the next night,
So nothing was
before
made
this
up.
happened,
I didn't go to
The Saturday
next
show, you
night.
were like, fuck
she
that.
boycotted Saturday.
Yeah, well,
I just didn't want to be there for the awkward, run in.
Sweaty hands.
I love her.
Yeah.
But what happened
Babe,
was
you coming? No.
the night before that happened, he asked me a favor. He goes, "Oh, our club has a podcast."
And you did it.
He goes, "Can you do it tomorrow night?" So I said, "Oh yeah, for sure."
But
No
this is before
fucking
everything
problem.
happened.
Then the thing happened, and then that night I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, I have to do that fucking podcast
Because you said yes.
because I said yes.
But you could have just said no.
I was going to, but then what happened was the two people that are doing the podcast are local guys.
They're comics.
That one of them was open before, and the other girl I knew in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So then they brought in with their equipment.
That's even harder
So he
then.
walks in with them with equipment, and I'm like, I'll do it. Like that.
I'll do
it. Yeah. And I did it. And then at the end, he goes, hey, at the end, he said, hey, sorry about yesterday, man. It was.
Oh, he said sorry.
Yeah. Well, he's sorry about it. And I go, my only response was, I'll get over it one day.
I think that's a
Nice,
good
that's
response.
Yeah, that's honest.
Yeah.
What did he say? Did he say anything else?
Nothing.
No, walked away.
He gave me the check.
Here's the money.
Yeah.
The money that you earned for
yeah.
packing this place. Let me say one story about that place.
It's got to be because you're going to be there in 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I have nothing negative.
love
to
it
say.
there.
I have nothing negative. To say.
Arlington Draft House is one of the best clubs in America.
No, I'm going to go and I can't wait. I was going to say something funny and positive, not negative. There is a fan. There is a local hardcore fan that I'm sure was there for you that they have to chase away, and he waits by the window in the green room because he can hear you, and he listens to people's conversations, and they have to chase him away. And he was yelling through the fan in the window, going, Andrew Santino, will you come out and sign stuff? I'm not kidding.
No.
Yeah. And I thought, I say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not big enough. I don't care. I'll say hi to anybody.
Right.
I'll hug you. I'll talk to you. I'll do whatever to like make people know that like, yeah, man, I want to fucking get to know you if I can, if it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
I go fucking sign that thing for that guy.
Yeah.
The staff. Yeah. I mean, bold eyes. Don't go outside. Why? Don't go outside. I'm not kidding.
Did you go?
No, because they scared me. I'm like, is this guy gonna fucking like do some weird shit to me?
Yeah.
And then so he goes, just sit here for a second. We sit. I'm sipping a coffee, waiting for the second show. I hear him again. Andrew Santino, one of the servers, through the fan window, comes in with my coffee.
Yeah.
Comes in and he goes, "Get out!" I said, "Get out!" And then walked out like nothing happened.
Really?
Oh yeah. And I just sat
oh my
there.
God, that's so.
Oh my
great.
I was so
God.
uncomfortable. It was
So
so
weird.
Yeah.
But they obviously deal with this guy.
Yeah.
He was there for you, I guarantee you. But they
He
probably
wasn't there.
Yep. No, I'm saying they
wasn't
They
there.
have to chase him away.
Oh really?
They do. They said he's obsessed with comedy, and whoever comes in that he knows, he's obsessed, and he like hangs around the venue. He doesn't come in. He doesn't buy a ticket. He like wants to see you after the show, and they have to chase him away. So if he's there, when I go, I'll say hi
Yeah. Go say hi.
because I don't want him to kill me.
Yeah, he won't kill you.
He's gonna hold you to that.
I will say hi.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "Hey,
Well,
Andrew
let's-
Santino,
How
you
about-
said on TigerBelly,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can come out and say hi."
how about a code they have to say? Let's make up a code
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So what's the code?
You guys do it. It's your show.
Yeah.
Walking down the street.
Yeah.
With
If that
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
through the
yeah.
window,
That's the code. He has
Sing
to
the
sing
song.
you have
this.
to sing the song.
Walking down the street with my friend. That's it. Walking down the street with my friend. If he sings that
It's good.
right through the window, you have to go out.
100%. I
But
will.
if he doesn't, I'm going to give you an omen,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
You're going to lose a limb in like 10 years.
gosh.
Holy shit, Bobby.
Yeah, yeah. That's an
Awesome.
omen to you.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And don't challenge me, dude. My omens are
It
real.
would be so funny in 10 years if my arm just fell off.
Nothing.
I wasn't even doing anything. I'm just
Yeah.
hanging out at home, and then my arm, babe, my arm. Bobby's omen. Fuck.
You know what? People that kind of are weird after shows are the people that have photos that they somehow went to
They went to Kink FedEx
yeah,
Kinkos,
and they have
printed
a
it out.
photo, a printout, and then you go, oh, what name? No, just sign your name.
but they sell it online.
They sell it.
But really, do I have to sign it then?
No.
They
No,
make
you don't
they
have
no
to.
don't.
They do it to fighters all
Yeah.
the time.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rogan doesn't sign any of those because of that. He signed. Actually, I'll take that back. Rogan is very generous with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he will say to them because he'll go, I sign one, but you can't get me to sign 7 of these because he knows that they sell them.
Oh.
And he goes, dude, listen, I'm doing this for a fan, not so I can you can have a career.
Right.
That's not okay because there's usually a young guy there that has a picture that wants it signed or a thing that he keeps.
Yeah.
But then there's always a man with a manila envelope with
Yep.
19
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah. I got a couple of those.
And this one? Bobby, this one? And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
one? And this one?
Yeah.
Because those
Yeah.
guys sell that shit. And by the way, they make a lot of fucking
They
money.
make money off of the dumb fucking. Just come
Yes.
to my show. I'll do it for free.
No, but you don't get it. It go in a market of these kind of high res nice photos that they go out of their way to print out.
Yeah.
They sell them for good fucking money. People want to buy a nice picture that's signed by you because it looks professional. So this is their game.
Oh, I see. That's
They-
interesting.
I've been with a famous friend before. I'm not going to say who. I'll tell you off air.
How famous?
Very. So
Okay.
when we were at the airport together,
Whoa. All right.
many humans wanted
Okay.
pictures.
If it's
and
Russell
sig-
Peters, I'm gonna go crazy.
It's Russell Simmons. It's not. We don't
I
really
love
know.
Russell Peters. He's huge.
We don't really know
I
each
wasn't
other.
making that as a joke.
Not a comedian.
I love you, Russell.
Famous person, not a
go
famous
ahead.
non-comedian.
A big actor.
Yes.
Okay.
A billion people. Sign. Picture, sign, please, sign. The only thing the person wouldn't sign was those things. Those manila. Because he was like, no, that's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
a kid wants a photo, I'll take a photo.
Yeah.
If a grown man has printed out photos to sell online,
Yeah.
no, I'm
No
not
way.
supporting. And I learned then, I was like, oh, that's what that is.
Well, that's why I'm glad I fucking said it now.
No, yeah. Don't
I'm
do
not gonna
that.
because I've signed probably 100 of them in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And somebody
Also,
probably made money off of it.
Do you have a regular signature? Do you have a nice signature?
No, mine's terrible. But
Can I
it's
read
regular.
Bobby Lee or no?
Just
No.
Beely.
Oh, that's cool.
It's almost like you just see B and L.
What
What?
is, who is
yet.
it?
Yeah. I'll do it on the table.
Yeah.
Man, this table will be worth something someday.
So this is pretty. That's it.
That you know what that looks like?
What?
R2.
Yeah, it looks like
R2C.
RC.
Yeah.
RC Cola.
What does yours look like?
Terrible.
We should have people start signing the table.
Yeah.
You know, when I get-
yeah,
you know,
we're,
I get-
we're gonna do that. Yeah.
By the way, you got to come back to Whiskey Junior and sign my picture because it was there after you were there.
no, I'm not doing
please,
anything. No.
Bob.
Okay.
Whenever I go to the
right,
bank and I have to sign my signature,
Yeah.
I get nervous because they're looking at me.
Yeah.
And I fuck it up every time.
Yeah.
So I can't look at you when I do it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Wow.
That's like a star asterisk.
Star.
Yeah.
So people don't know.
No, yeah, I don't want people to know who it is
Yeah.
because if I sign a bunch of stuff and then one day when I die, and like someone they slander my name, I don't want it. I don't want it, like my signature to also be sad. You know, I don't want them to see my name and be like, "Oh fuck, I wish you didn't sign this."
You know what? Sometimes I do. Give me the pen.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Let
I do
Khalyla
that,
sign
but
the
then I
fucking
do. But then I do.
My signature
But
would
then I'll
annoy
do this.
you.
I'll do this.
Ugh,
You know what I mean?
you would.
Classic.
Here,
Classic.
here. This is what
My
I do.
signature
Yeah,
would
yeah.
really annoy you.
I do this.
Yeah.
Can I say something about signatures?
Yeah.
I'm stupid and I don't remember what club it was, but it made me get real emotional. Comics were signing the wall in a club, and I think maybe it was Good Nights in North Carolina, and it was Robert Schimmel had signed one of the bricks, and I was like, damn, it's so crazy, like, because comics sign those, and most times when comics sign green rooms, it's like something fucking annoying, and they write some stupid bad joke.
Yeah.
But it was all these bullshit signatures, and his stood out for no reason that it was like, wow, that's wild. Like that, it was so cool for some reason. For people that don't know, Robert Schimmel was a phenomenal fucking comedian that passed away.
Here's another thing. I was at Cap City once. I was in the green room.
I fucking love that club.
I was...
Sore subject.
All right, we won't talk about it. You brought it up.
But anyway, I was there. I was in a bad mood or whatever, and I looked up, and there were at the top, I think on the ceiling in the corner, was a photo of Bill Hicks or something, like a headshot, and it made me feel like, oh, because he used to play in that room.
Oh yeah.
So I go, okay, I'm here for a reason.
I
love little things like that.
See, it is sweet.
Yeah. So what are we doing? What ad is this?
Postmates. Do I have to read all this shit?
No. Well, you start. Well, I usually sing into a song.
Yeah,
I make up a song. You know what I mean? You want to start one?
Yeah, let's start a song.
Go ahead.
I'll do the music for it. And then you do.
We'll just start. I mean, if you think about it, it's already going to be bad because you're thinking about
And
it.
the Postmate man and woman are delivering food and stuff to your house.
Yum, yum.
The Postmates man and woman delivering food and stuff to your house.
Yum, yum.
It's the Postmates man and
Oh,
woman
go.
delivering food to your house or stuff.
Everybody, the one app that I use on a consistent basis is Postmates.
Yeah,
Because I'm lazy, right, Andrew?
true.
Right. Sometimes you want to go to Jersey Mike's. Sometimes Panda Express.
Even high-end stuff. Even Korean places.
Like I've been to like that katsu place that I go to.
we go to Wako, and then you've gotten food from Sunungdan before.
Sunungdan from there.
Sungdungdan,
Do it in Asian now.
sungdung. From the Postmate man and the woman deliver the food to your house.
Yum, yum.
But seriously, it is the one. Not only do
My
they.
Postmates bill every month has got to be over $1,000 fucking.
too.
I think his too.
It's
Yeah, me
disgusting
too-
how
me
much
too.
I use Postmates.
I've gotten batteries.
I get every. What do you
Yeah,
mean? I
we
get
got
every-
it.
We got a vaporizer, not vaporizer, one of those humidifier from
Humidifier,
Target.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really is a
It's-
great app.
We need it. We
and
absolutely
that's
need it.
why they sponsor. We don't do sponsors we don't believe in, and we really believe in Postmates, guys. It's a lifesaver. So they should have a anyway.
Tell us about it.
Tell us
Theo.
about it.
Well, maybe one of you guys can tell them about it.
I'll tell you.
No, I'll tell them. Let me tell about
I'm
it.
gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
It's an app that delivers. It's a delivery option to your favorite restaurants. Okay, like imagine anything you want to eat delivered. Anything you don't
Where
got
it
to
says
drive.
call to action,
park.
Andrew.
Where?
Where it says call to
for a
action.
limited time. Hey guys, this is for a limited time.
Yeah.
Postmates is giving you $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start free deliveries, download the app, use the code BELLY.
Oh.
Grab the app, type in BELLY, $100 of free delivery credit for the first 7 days. That's a great deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I wish I could uninstall it and install it.
Save the hassle. Get the food you love fast.
Yep.
At Postmates with code BELLY.
BELLY. Bum bum bum. Postmates man and woman delivering food and stuff to your house. Great.
It's the longest ad we've ever done.
Yeah, well, Postmates is gonna fucking love it. I have a friend that's out of work right now, and he's driving for Postmates, and he is very happy.
Do you get depressed when you go on the road?
Not lately because I've been taking somebody. I take Sandro Yoccolano, the comedian. Do you know Sandro? Yeah, he's great.
I love Sandro.
Yeah, Sandro. I take Sandro now because I was getting very depressed, and I had an honest conversation with myself, and I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I want to take someone that I think is funny and good. I'm not trying to cut local guys out of work. I'm just tired of being lonely.
It's not just that, even though that
I wanted a you want a friend. You want a fucking friend.
It's also a lot of times they'll book somebody a feature
Yeah.
that is normally a headliner
Sometimes.
who's bitter to be there.
Bitter, right? Yeah.
Right, and they also do local references on stage that get bigger laughs.
That's my one when I do.
I fucking hate it.
That's my one thing. Whenever I go, I don't have any fucking rules. I don't care what you do with your comedy.
Yeah.
It's your time on stage. I get it.
Yeah.
But I say out of respect to me, you're not sitting and doing crowd work. don't sit and you don't do crowd work. My 2 rules. You can't sit on a stool, can't do crowd work. End of
Wow.
discussion. Stand the fuck up and tell comedy, and then bring me on stage and be cool. That's it.
Yeah.
My rule book is so fucking easy that when people fuck me, and I've had a few people that don't abide by those 2 rules, and I fire them. I fired a handful of people.
You have.
100%.
Wait. What do you go to? Do you go to them or you go to the manager?
No, I go to the owner or the manager, and I say I can't work with this person anymore. And they say why, and I go, we're not getting along, and I don't like it, and they're stepping on these things that I don't like. That's
MCs or features as well.
I mean, it's almost impossible to fire a host.
Yeah, I fired hosts.
But I've done it for a few different people because not a lot, just a couple times.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
just clear and present a fuck you to me. What they did was a fuck you to me.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, fuck you. I'm being so nice. My only rule for you.
Yeah.
Please don't sit down and please don't do crowd work.
I had this one guy.
That's
so
such a
dirty.
fucking easy thing.
This guy was a host. He was talking about finger banging grandmothers
Yeah, like
as a
come on.
host, right?
This kind of stuff.
So
yeah.
I walk up to him. I go, "Hey, man, can you just not do that dirty?
Yeah.
You're the host."
Yeah.
He goes, "Bro, I'm a headliner."
No, well, you're not.
That's what he said.
But unfortunately, you're not.
And I go, and then he goes, I took second in the Texas, funniest person in Texas.
Oh, well, then in that case, we should switch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
So I go, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." I just said, "Just don't do it." And then in the secretary, to defy me,
Right, just to say fuck you.
to fuck you, he went even worse. Like he bent the grandmother over in the bed and all that stuff. And so when he got upstairs, I go, "You're fired." And he goes, "What?"
He thought you weren't going to fucking fire him?
I go, "Yeah, you're fired." He goes, "What? Why?" I go, "I told you." He goes, "Yeah, but you can fire me?" I go, "Yeah, I just did it."
Yeah. This is it, dude.
And he kind of walked back, like in shock.
Yeah.
And I just got a new host.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
When I did the Tampa. Wait, Tampa. What is it? Yeah, the
Improv.
Tampa Improv.
Yeah. With Bob. I love Bob.
At Tampa Improv years and years ago. They had a dude who was like 60 be my feature the second night.
Yeah.
The first night was
Yeah.
Sandro. He was local.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because Sandro's from Florida.
Yeah, he's from down there.
Yeah.
So he did the first night but couldn't do another night or something like
Yeah.
that. And this fucking guy comes up to me before the show and he goes, "What kind of stuff are you going to be doing tonight?" I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know he's the fucking feature.
Yeah.
And I go, just the stuff that I usually do. What? I'm like, is this guy does he work here? And then he goes, I've never seen your stuff. I don't know who you are. And I was like, then it clicks. Then I'm clicking, well, this guy doesn't work here because why would he fucking say that?
Yeah.
And then I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the feature. And I go, oh, okay. And he goes, but I headline this club all the time.
Oh God. I know.
So I was like, okay, man. I shit you not. Sandro and I had a good laugh about this. He goes on stage. He does the material that he thinks is very, very good. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to sit in this pocket for long. But he gets off stage. He fucking stays on stage to shake my hand, walks off as I'm walking on, doesn't even wait for me. As he shakes my hand, he goes, "It's a tough follow." So what do you think I talked about for the first 10 minutes?
Him.
I
Wow.
ripped him to fucking pieces.
Yes.
And the owner was upstairs watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they were buddies. Like they were cool.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I said, yeah, that fucking feature. And he goes, "I know that guy. We've known each other for a long time, man. And I go, "Yeah, well, fucking, I wasn't going to not do what I did." And he goes, No, it was very funny. It was still very funny. He's like, "We are friends." So I'm just, letting you know. I go, yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't, that was my no fucking way moment. Where he goes, "Oh, it's a tough follow." I was like, "No fucking way."
Yeah.
The first word, I don't remember his fucking name.
Yeah.
The first words out of my mouth, I go, "Give it up for one of my uncles." And then everyone's kind of confused. I go, no. They let this guy sometimes come here. He lives outside. He lives right outside of the club. So if anybody on the way out, don't, step around. He's going to be out there tonight, but just go by him and say hi to me. And he's sitting there in the back kind of looking at me, watching.
Yeah.
And I loved every second of it. It was nice to be mean to his eyes.
I love it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love it. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the rudest. I remember that so vividly, thinking like, what a fucking asshole.
douchebag.
What an asshole move.
Yeah.
And I've never... Anyway, rewind. I'm way less sad on the road because of Sandro.
That's great.
Because I get to take someone that I fucking love and we get to hang out and we have fun and we go eat and for years I couldn't afford it. I couldn't do it and it sucked. And you know what? I found myself hanging out with fans a lot, which is great. But at the end of the night, they go home.
Yeah.
And then you go home.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, thanks for fucking having some beers with us. We'll see ya. And you're like, bye.
Yeah.
And then I walk home like a sad man, alone.
Yeah.
And I would,
I don't even hang out. I fly out my features, but I don't even hang out with them. I like it because
You hang out with Billy or no? Not at all.
I mean,
Do you go all the time?
No. After the shows or before the shows, I'll have a meal. But like during the day, I don't do like, let's go see the sights.
I
don't
do that with his features, like Sandy Danto and I.
Yeah,
we
love
or Candace Thompson. I
Love-
invited Billy to a spin class in the city, but he
declined?
slept. Yeah, he declined. He politely declined.
He didn't make it?
He didn't make it.
Billy didn't make the spin class?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I do. So I'm a baseball nerd, and I love going to baseball games. 90% of the people that I hang out with in comedy don't like sports, i.e., Robert.
Love soccer.
Sure. Okay, because
I'm
we're
a
going to
big,
those
huge
games all the time.
Arsenal FC fan.
Okay.
And we won Tottenham
Should we go to Arsenal?
We did.
Yeah, it was great.
Should we go to a game?
in Emirates and North
Yeah.
North
Should we
London?
take a 19-hour flight and go to a game? No. So I travel around
But
the
I just
country.
don't. I don't like the way you fucking. You fucking bully, jock bullies. Me and my friend walking
No.
down the
Give him a
street.
chance because he just got into baseball this year and he's slowly starting
So
to
let me say
get
this.
into it.
I'm not shitting on you. I'm saying this out of my own insecurity. I like sports. Most of my friends don't really like it that much in comedy. It sucks for me because I go to things alone because most comics are like, fuck that shit. I don't want to go. So I go by myself to baseball games on the road. But Sanj likes sports, so
Love
he'll
him.
go to anything.
Yeah.
So that's what I love. That I was like, because I used to go on the road, a feature I didn't even know. I go, hey man, I'm a baseball guy. I would love to take you to a game tomorrow. There's a 2 p.m. game. I'll pay for your tickets, your fucking hot dog, and your beer.
Yeah.
Would you and the Uber to get us there? Would you like to go?
Yeah. And
Without fail, every time. No.
really?
Would you like to go?
Would you like to go? I mean,
Yeah.
it's like an infomercial, and they won't. And people said no to me.
I'm going to tell you the one time I got fucked up for the baseball game where I should have gone. I was in the movie Paul with Simon Pegg.
Yeah. I
So
love
Simon
that guy, by the way.
Simon Pegg invited me to a Padres game.
Boo,
And I said
but
no.
okay.
Why?
I just
Is
You
he a
did-
Padres fan?
no, but he's not even a baseball guy. He just wanted to go.
Were you in San Diego?
Yeah,
You were shooting down
shooting
there,
in San Diego.
right? And he said, "Let's go to the game."
Yeah,
You said no.
I go no.
You said no to Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the time, though, I didn't really know who he was.
You didn't know who he was?
I didn't see Shaun of the Dead. That was the only thing that was out.
Like literally one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I never
Seriously,
saw
the
it.
best.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
But and it was an Allison Jones casted it, right? So
Like the
I
best- the
read
best-
in front of her. She's the,
the
best,
best of all time.
in the business.
Yep.
I got the movie. I went, and then when the movie came out, I was cut out of the movie. Right.
You should have gone to
And,
the fucking
and
baseball
literally,
game.
and I'm a huge fan of it now.
Yeah.
Because I've seen all, I'm a Star Trek fan. I love the Mission Impossible.
Impossible,
It was
too.
great.
He's so
And he's
dope.
a great writer. He's so good, right? And every time I lay in bed, I sometimes think of him.
Of
And
Simon Pegg?
I do, and I go, God damn, no. Like in my head, like why would you? You know?
You know what you should get?
What?
One of those. You should get him one of those fat heads of Simon Pegg to put on the ceiling.
Would you? Is there anything that you've done that you regret and you replay in your head like I should have done that? Or
Oh my fucking god!
so
yeah.
many, yeah.
Yeah, I have a million.
Yeah.
I have one that I could tell.
Yeah, I want you to. Please tell me.
It's hard though, because I kind of want to save the story.
Save the story.
I
I have something to say.
No, don't save the story. I'll let you say it.
Okay.
But just tell the story, please.
It's very long. That's why I don't want to do it.
No.
It's very, very long. It was a bad mistake I made, and it's
He
very,
answers-
very long.
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
pivot and say
Pivot.
because he's had a lot of these missed opportunities.
Yeah.
I invited him to go to the Philippines with me in March. And now he's insisting that he fly first class because not for any other reason than he thinks he will run into some type of fucking sheik or something. And that's going to give him some type of like make up for like a missed opportunity in the past. He thinks he's going to run into important people in the first class lounge.
And what do you think they're gonna do for you?
I'm going to tell you a story, friend. It works all the time.
Well, you could just say I want to fly in first class because I want to be in first class.
Yeah, but the first class ticket's $12,000.
You can afford it.
Whoa.
Right.
I
so-
will not. We are
She won't
not.
do it.
No, I won't do it.
And I'm
'cause
doing it
getting
as more of a
tickets.
joke. Like what idiot is going to spend $12,000 on a plane ticket?
Why is it that much?
Is it first class to the
It's
Philippines?
all the way to the
I
other
know,
side
but
of the world.
12 grand?
That's at the cheap end.
That's a cheap end.
You should do it.
And I go, I'll just do one weekend in like the Wise Guys, and I'll do, you know.
Yeah. Or who fly? What's the name of the airline? Philippine Air.
No, Korean Air.
No, I'm.
Why don't you tweet at Korean Air and go listen?
Wow.
Sponsor.
Hello?
Hello. I recruited this first class. Across the globe. Knowing the earth is a threat.
Yeah.
I imagine if you tweeted them. What is this trend of all these comics tweeting at airlines, by the way? Do you notice
Is
this?
that a thing?
Oh my God, it's all over the internet. It's all over Twitter. You have to
Who's
see this.
yours?
Huh? Who's my what?
Who do you tweet?
No. I don't. I see comics, Adam Devine, Chris D'Elia, all these guys, they talk shit to the airline. They're like, you fucked up my fucking data. And airlines always go, hey, please DM us. We'll take care of it. Because they don't want to get their spot blown up.
Right.
They take care of customer service stuff all the time. You tweet like crazy to Korean Air and be like, listen, but keep tweeting every day. Have one of these guys fucking do it. Keep tweeting every day.
Just start tonight. Hi. Just
Hey.
say hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. And do find a gif of you.
Yeah.
Right.
And then say, hi. Just a little Bobby.
Yeah.
Walking down the street with my friend. GIF every day until finally be like, listen, I'm trying to take this trip to take my girlfriend back to.
But what if only he gets the first class ticket and I'm all the way in fucking coach?
No, I told you, lady, that I will get you business. Business is not coach.
Business is not coach.
If I have a little private room, right, after my slumber,
Yeah.
I'll go out, and if I have like a muffin or something that they gave me, I'll slide it your way.
They don't.
Right?
They don't let you interact
I'm-
with.
With really,
I'm
they don't.
painfully economical. So yesterday on our flight back from DC, he had first class and I was in coach.
What?
Yeah.
You won't fly first class?
I
man?
will not spend an extra $1,300. I will not have him spend an extra $1,300 for me. I'm perfectly comfortable there.
but you're more perfectly comfortable in first class.
Yeah, but not for. I'm uncomfortable thinking that $1,300 is spent on my behalf. I'd rather that go somewhere else,
But where?
like groceries,
But
animal bills.
But you're gonna buy that stuff anyway.
I don't know. I just don't feel good about it.
I know, but I got over this hump too. I used to feel bad. I used to feel bad about stuff.
Okay, well, first class it is to the Philippines,
Thank you.
not business. No, not for you. For me.
I get first class, you get business.
Okay, I'll take business.
Yeah. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, no, premium
And it goes into
economy.
effect,
Even
the
I'm
whole
okay
thing.
with
Premium
that.
economy.
Yeah.
It
I
has
don't,
to.
I don't know what Korean Air does.
They
I
have
want first
premium
class.
economy.
What would they serve you in first class to eat?
Raw fish.
Do they serve Korean food or Philippine?
They have.
Filipino food?
You have a Western menu
Filipino
and then you have
food,
an Asian
that's
menu.
a $2,000 flight right there.
How much?
$2,000 flight if it's Filipino food.
Because what is Filipino food?
Delicious is what it is.
It's duck
Mac-
duck embryos.
Duck mac no.
We have adobo. There's
Adobo is
so many-
Mexican, right?
You know what, dude?
Well, it's Spanish.
There's
but we
Filipino
had
people that come to my shows. I'm just when I say things like that.
You don't have to worry about Filipinos.
No,
We're not
and
that
I'm just gonna say
sensitive.
that this weekend, a Filipino guy goes. He raised his hand. He's, I know I'm a jungle Asian, he said that out loud.
Ay.
Yeah, and because I say that on the podcast.
I know you do a lot.
And I look at him and I went, "Oh, dude, I was just a joke. I love you. You know what I mean?" But in my head, I'm like, "Why do I say stuff like that?" And I want to never listen. Here's the deal. But Bobby Lee wants to grow. Bobby Lee wants to connect. So the two kids that came, they're not black kids. They're just regular people, right?
Well, they were black. You said that.
Yeah, I know, but I shouldn't have said that.
The way
Filipinos-
you said it to is on tape. It's on tape.
I know, and I apologize.
You went like this. They were like black.
No, I didn't. But you know what? I want to get over that. I'm 47 years old, and I need to grow. Okay, and I've said this before. And right now you're rolling your eyes, Gilbert. I don't like it.
Me rolling.
And here's another thing too, right, dude? You haven't said anything all fucking podcast.
It's true.
Yeah, why not?
About what, Filipino?
It's just in general.
Oh, this
You
is
okay?
This is great. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
We just don't shut the fuck up. I think that's
Yeah. What do we have time?
Andrew Santino's over an hour, sir.
Wow,
He gets it.
he gets it.
Well, it's because we have a great relationship and we actually genuinely like each other. You never introduced this guy to me, by the way.
Bryce, he's the best.
Were you here last time? Were you here last time? Don't
I
give
don't
yourself a
think
fucking
so.
nickname. That's insane. What an insane person.
Dude, you're embarrassing yourself.
Bobby.
Hey, don't say nothing.
Usually does well.
Bobby, he
Bryce,
just said Big
you were-
B.
I know you were doing really good
He's
for the last
little
couple of
B.
weeks. He's just Bryce. He's like they're cousins, but he's like slower.
Cousins in real life.
Yeah. He's like a slower cousin.
Betrayal, Bryce.
Even the way he defends himself is slow. That's how a slow guy would get mad.
Big B. I'm Big B. That's me.
yeah.
George
Bryce,
is loving
oh my
this.
God. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
George is loving
Cousins
it.
from where? Where are
Yeah.
you guys from?
Michigan.
Wisconsin. It's so obvious, isn't it? Don't they look like they're from Wisconsin?
Not only from Wisconsin, they grew up in like a religion that's weird.
SDA.
Yeah,
That's-
7-day
yeah.
Adventist.
7-day Adventist.
So like no
shit.
coffee.
You guys were in that shit?
No dancing.
You know what that is? They call it linear Mormon. You're like the same line as Mormon, but it's that's so weird. I've not weird. Sorry, whatever. But that's so fucking strange.
Yeah.
So, but you broke out. You're out of the cult.
But not only that, but they still do cult shit. Like the other day, he comes over and he baked a pie
From scratch, a pumpkin
from
pie
scratch, and he goes,
scratch.
"Here."
Very
I go,
SDA.
"Wow, this
You
is
didn't
like,
eat it though.
Dude,
I ate it.
Oh,
It's delicious.
Bobby
no,
would
it's not.
not.
delicious. I refuse to eat it.
Bobby would not.
He doesn't
You know why?
eat
It didn't taste like a pie.
Why? What do you
It
mean?
tasted like
It
a
tasted.
meal.
It didn't taste like dessert. It tasted like a meal, like a main dish.
I don't want it to
What did
taste
you
like a
make
meat.
it? What did you make
It
it?
tastes like
Ground beef.
meatloaf.
It was a meatloaf pumpkin pie.
yeah. That's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like fruit.
Pumpkin pie from scratch. He's never had it.
Oh my god.
It's still in the fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, but it's almost done because I'm eating it.
Are you not?
eating
Are
it.
you not
Delicious.
afraid that he's doing something with the pie?
Well, I'll. That's why I took one bite. And I feel like I'm immune to a lot of poisons. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I built up immunity.
Would you poison them?
No.
Look at that face. That's not even an honest face.
I know. We have problems
hey,
with them.
ask me. I'm gonna play that same character
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
just did.
yeah.
This is a guy in a movie. Ask me if I poisoned you and your girl.
Hey, the pie that you baked, did you poison it?
No. Obviously a poison pie. So obviously a poison pie.
That was really good.
Big
Really
B.
good. Really good acting.
Oh my god.
So the show's over. I'm dying up here. So what are you doing? What do you want?
I'm gonna go back. I'm
the thing
going
is,
back on the road in 2019.
But you have a podcast, and it's called
Whiskey Ginger. Yeah.
I was one of your guests.
The best episode is yours. It's the first one.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it.
Well, we
People
did it
can't
twice.
stop talking about it. Yeah, we did. We probably do it 10 more times.
No, that first episode we shot it first 1 hour.
Yeah.
And then after we finished it, we looked at each other and go, that sucked.
I will say
Terrible.
that I know I love Eric Griffin, and you guys have a good thing going.
Yeah.
But should I die, my final wish is for you guys to do a podcast together. I don't think there are two better
You.
people.
Who, me and Griff?
No,
You
you
and
him.
Bobby.
Oh, me and Robert?
Robert, yeah.
We have actually talked about it
Talked
many
about that
times.
before in life.
But let me say this. The amount of fans of his that say nice stuff to me it's crazy, and they all go, you guys should just do anything together.
I think so.
I think we should do a show together.
I would
Just
love.
the same kind of relationship.
I would love.
Not as racist.
No, much. Why not? Why
yeah,
wouldn't
why not?
it be?
Yeah. We also did a podcast a year ago where you said to me, "Let's do a podcast. Mm-hmm. We're never going to air it, release it,
Yeah.
and we can say whatever we want."
Yeah, we should
Remember?
still do that.
But we did that already.
Yeah,
I
just
know.
But you'll never release it.
Call
Never.
it red and yellow.
Yeah, but it's
It's better than
what red and yellow. If you combine it, what color is it? Orange.
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 Yeah.
But then that's more me.
Right.
Yeah, we
But
don't want
still
to.
We
do
don't
him.
do that.
We don't
yet.
want to
We
divide.
do
Yeah.
that.
But I do have that podcast, and it will never get released. But you know what's so great? When I do die, a tragic death.
Yeah.
When they're sifting through all my dog shit stand up.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of that, by the way, that I have tapes of bit. You know, like because I've taped myself at a club, and they give me the tape, and I usually like watch it down sometimes.
Yeah.
I have tons of that stuff. I need to like fucking burn it and get rid of it because I don't want someone to be like posthumously release shit.
Right.
That scares me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
garbage. A lot of
Yeah.
it's so garbage.
Yeah.
But like that, I'm gonna hide somewhere very sexy and make a code and a thing and go. You want to hear one of the most funny fucking podcasts?
I mean, we said things that
Yep.
would ruin our careers.
Yep.
Oh wow.
I
Yep,
love
Like
that.
every line was a career ruiner.
Yep. Bad. It was.
But it
really
was
bad.
so freeing. I mean, to say everything and
I've let 3 people listen to it,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
those
yeah.
3 people told me that was one of the most fun things they've ever heard in their life. But
Yeah.
they were like,
You
"You
can't-
can't do anything with that,
Yeah,
right?" And I was like,
yeah,
"No,
yeah,
are you kidding me?
yeah,
I don't want to go to
there's nothing.
fucking social
Yeah, I
prison."
think our careers would be over.
I'm being genuine. They would. They actually.
Yeah,
would.
I genuinely believe our careers would be
Yeah,
over.
they would.
Gotta hear
Yeah, I
that.
mean, because
they
there's
would.
It's sexual. There's all kinds of
it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's very fucked up.
Anyway, but it was. You know what it is? Though? Everyone should try to do one of those though.
Yeah, because it
freeing.
feels so nice to just
it's
talk it all.
freeing.
I would love to.
It's great therapy.
Yeah.
Because
It's phenomenal
even
therapy.
today, when we're talking, you and I, there are things I want to say that my gut
Don't.
You know what I mean? But I don't do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then I stop myself.
You know better.
I know better.
Yeah.
Or even things that are on the fence, you know, I try to stop myself.
Is there anybody that we know that doesn't hold themselves back?
I think
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
there's a podcast called Come Town,
What is that? Who is that? I
and
don't know
those
who that-
guys do
New
not
York guys.
hold
Yeah,
back.
New York guys, they don't hold back.
What are their names?
Stav,
One's the main guy.
Stavros.
But is it dirty to be dirty?
No, I think that they're just
They just say it all.
They drop
anything
everything.
and everything, but not even to be provocative.
White
I
guys?
just think that they refuse
Yeah.
to practice restraint.
Did they say the N word and shit?
I believe
George?
so. I've heard it.
I think they've all said it at least once, but they dance around it a lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Which is
I
freeing.
would respect.
I'm sure there's an audience for
I have a
that
lot
as
of
well.
respect for that.
I guess.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, and
they're
they're-
killing it.
and
Their
their
Patreon makes like
Patreon
30K a month.
It's like 40,000. The
40.
fans support them to do.
Yeah, no,
this.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting on them. I don't know those guys. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I'm surprised I don't know them. They're the most. I don't know a lot of shit.
I know,
I'm
but
stupid.
here's the thing, though. It's
I'm
like,
stupid.
wouldn't it be a great country if we could just say whatever we wanted?
Well, you can.
I know, but this thing is that without any consequence.
Well, that's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
You
That's
can't
insane.
have anything without consequence.
Yeah.
Right.
As this is my point about the way I talk to you and the way we joke around.
Yeah.
I'm willing to face any kind of consequence for anything that I say to you out of jest. That when we're joking around, when someone would say, "Oh, you're being racist," I go, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
I'm willing to face it because I know the truth of it.
Yeah, like
But
when
I would never joke around about something that I wasn't sure of the truth of it. Do you
when
know
I
what
bring
I'm
you on
saying?
stage and you sometimes go into an Asian accent,
Yes.
I always watch it.
It's my favorite thing
Because
to
it
do
makes
with
me
you.
it makes me laugh so hard to see the audience. You know what I mean?
They get tight.
They get tight.
Yeah, they don't
sometimes.
get it. Sometimes,
And I look at Asians in the crowd,
Yeah.
right? When you're doing it,
Yeah,
and
comfortable?
could you hear me cackle?
Yeah.
I'm cackling in
It's
the
my
background like a
favorite
fucking
thing.
maniac. Just in the back, you know what I mean? So, because I do it because I don't want him. Also, I want to protect him.
Yes, it is.
So by me laughing like a maniac makes other people go, "Oh,
okay.
comedians!
It's okay,
It's what they
yeah.
do in comedy or whatever." Yeah,
I think people need to know that it is a part of our world to joke around with each other.
yeah.
The one thing you don't do
What?
as a comic,
What?
I'll say this. The one thing you never do as a comedian to another comedian is like get on stage after them and then make fun of their material or mock it. Right? You don't go mocking someone's material unless you're really close and you've had a kind of a conversation about it.
Right, but
You don't take shots at someone's fucking material
yeah.
and make a stupid comment about their fucking material, do you?
No.
No, you
And
don't do
it's
that.
so funny that you say that, and I know what you're doing.
What?
But I want to let the audience in on it, okay? I'm not going to say any names.
What am I doing?
But before the podcast started, I had mentioned 2 comedians
Yeah.
that made fun of my material
Yep.
when I brought them up. They're comics that I still work with, and I have no problem with them. Wink, wink.
Yep.
And let's do it now. At the end, we have to do this thing called unhelpful advice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Unhelpful Advice with Bobby, Khalyla, and Andrew Santino.
Hi, Bobby Lee. I have a very unique and disturbing problem. A little background: I work at a fairly large distribution company on the West Coast. It's a typical 8 to 5 office job. I spend most of my time sitting at a desk in a cubicle. Now to the problem. I have a coworker who regularly beats his meat in the bathroom stalls. It's pretty obvious when he's doing it due to the shadows that are cast by the overhead lights. Multiple people have witnessed his bathroom special time and have expressed displeasure with knowing a grown man is pleasuring himself just feet away while they are trying to take a squat. This is happening on a daily basis. HR seems like an unnecessary avenue to fixing this problem, but obviously this needs to stop. So the question is, what do I do?
Can I feel this one?
Anonymously,
Please.
What's the name?
His name is Joe.
Hey, Joe. Leave that fucking guy alone. He's jerking off in the stall. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He needs that time.
Yeah.
Why? First of all, casting shadows. Are you watching him? He must be hanging out.
Yeah.
He must be timing his bathroom breaks to get in there. Unless this guy's jerking off all day long in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then that's a work problem. Then it's like, dude, you got to get work. You got to get work done. You've been jerking off for 8 hours.
Zero productivity.
But if this guy wants to take 15 minutes out of his day to go let some fucking stress out in the stall, not bothering anybody, Mind your business, Joe. Mind your business, Joe. That's crazy.
The first year I did comedy, Fred Burns, who was the manager of the club,
Thanks.
had to come up to me and go, "I know what you're doing before your shows." I go, "You heard about that?" What? And he goes, "Yeah, and it's just a little weird. You don't need to do that."
You were jerking off.
Yeah.
In the
because-
green room?
No, in the bathroom.
Wait, in the public where other people were?
No, I was in the stall where people take a shit.
No, but I'm saying like you didn't have a green room bathroom.
No, there was at that La Jolla Comedy Store. There was no. green room.
Yeah, you're just in public, right? Yeah.
So I would go to that bathroom in the back.
Yeah.
Close the stall and jerk off because I had so much anxiety.
Yeah, you had to get it out.
I had to get it out, and that was a real thing
Yeah.
that I did.
Yeah.
And then one day, while I was jerking off in there, I saw a drawing. Fred Burns, the manager, had drawn a gigantic cartoon, right?
Of you jerking off?
No, of a man with Down syndrome molesting me
Shut the fuck
as a kid.
up. What?
So you couldn't get hard?
Yes.
Or did you get harder?
No, I didn't get harder. No, he knew that.
Joke's
that was,
on you, Fred.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just a nut on a picture.
He made a drawing for
Wow.
you to, as
Yeah.
if to say, don't do that.
Don't do that anymore, right? And then there was no one to. He was the boss. There was no one to complain about, So I stopped doing it.
You're in the privacy of a stall.
Right.
I find literally nothing wrong.
Nothing
with
wrong with it either.
You're not harassing somebody. By the way, if he's jerking off at his desk,
A little different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little different.
Little different.
you're in
I
a
also-
private bathroom.
I do have a really close friend of mine who happens to be just a really hypersexual. He's just fucking, his nuts are just always so full of fucking
Jizz.
semen. Yeah,
Yeah.
just jizz.
Big
right?
jizz balls.
Is it Bryce?
And he needs to.
Big
Big B?
Hey,
Is it Big B?
For lunch.
Bobby, could I use your bathroom?
What's up, Big B?
I want to go in there for a minute before I leave.
I love your Big B impression.
Such a good
It's
BB.
That's what
so
he looks
good.
like, though.
Yeah.
He looks like that.
You fucking idiot.
Big B.
Big
George
B.
is laughing there.
Oh God, I'm with you on this one, George. Okay. Yeah.
But this guy has to jerk off
yeah.
every lunch break.
Yeah.
Has to.
Yeah, he has to. It's something that his body, he's like, I don't know what it is, but it has to come out. And his dick is always hard.
Privacy of a stall.
Yeah, he
Doesn't
has-
bother anybody,
He
doesn't creep
doesn't.
anybody out.
No,
This is the other question, this is the follow-up for this. If the guy's like listening to porn or being weird in there, I get, then it's like, dude.
Public nuisance.
intrusive.
Public
Yeah.
nuisance.
But if he's just quietly in there, what's the difference between someone pooping? You're pooping. It's a natural. You got to get it out. This guy's natural. He's got to jerk it off. He's not involving other people.
Yeah.
Joe, leave him alone. You do nothing, and you stop looking for shadows.
Shadows. That's so
That's
weird.
weird.
Specific.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Very specific. Yeah.
I think he's trying to put it off. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like he doesn't really think it's that weird, and he might want to do it, but he's asking.
What
to
if the
be
guy's
like,
a shadow puppet, like a master or something?
if he made shadow puppets with his cock, would be hilarious.
yeah.
By the way, I worked an office job. I jerked off in the stall. I mean, not often, but I had to. I had to a couple of times. In fact, yeah. I had I remember very vividly having a midday. I was like, oh God, I'm so fucking horny, and I went in the bathroom, and as I was sitting on the stall, I was like, am I really gonna do this?
Yeah.
What was the Matrix? The red
Yeah.
pill to the blue pill?
Yeah. And so I jumped into the toilet. I flushed myself down, like Train Spotting. No, but I did. I sat there and I thought, God, is this gross? I thought, is this gross? But I was in the stall. I was by myself.
Do you flush to mask the sound of your orgasm?
coming?
Yeah.
Are you allowed?
You know how people flush as they're shitting? That's what I do. I
You do
flush
that?
while I push so that there is no plop. There's no.
Oh wow.
Oh.
What if you have a lot of plops?
And
though?
also, it's actually just
You're like
a courtesy
poop,
flush.
You're like pooping into a waterfall.
yeah.
That's insanely
that's
genius.
great.
Also, just the smell, it doesn't linger there.
Yeah.
You just gotta, and you just gotta. I think it's the most respectful way to shit.
That
in
really
public.
is. I close the lid and poop on it.
smash it down with toilet paper.
I sit and poop on it, and then I leave it open so people get in there like, what is that smell?
My dad caught me masturbating. I tell you that story? Because in my parents' bathroom, the faucet in their bathtub is so hot, like it's so strong.
So you're putting it on your.
So I
clit.
would stick my dick on it, and I would jerk off like up on my knees,
Yeah.
upright like this, with the
With the water rushing down
rushing
on
down, right? And I
didn't
turn
hurt.
around, and my dad's there, right? No, and he goes like this. He goes, and he walked out of the fucking
Video game villain.
And we never talked about it one time. He had this like maniacal, like that, and we never said anything.
Is he a villain?
Yeah. What?
A villain.
Yeah, like a villain. yeah. Well, that was a great thing. Thank you for that. Don't say nothing.
Don't say anything,
Don't
Joe.
say nothing, Joe.
So Whiskey Ginger.
Yeah, Whiskey
you're gonna
Ginger.
Be in when does this come out?
It'll probably be on after he's in Arlington.
Okay. Well, you have any gigs after Arlington?
No, that's not true. I don't go to Arlington for a minute. I think Bobby said it wrong. I go to Arlington. I'm at Arlington January 25th and 6th.
Oh,
Oh
plenty
yeah,
of
beautiful.
time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then also the 19th, I'm in Bakersfield at Trembler. Do you know what that is?
No.
This is something you should check out. Trembler Brewing Company is up in Bakersfield.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
I've
done
done
it.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I'm going up there on the 19th.
Have you done it before?
No, man.
It's the best.
Because I heard someone said when Attell's in town, he wants to run new long sets.
Yeah.
He just goes up there.
It really is the best. I
it's
did
inside the
there.
brewery.
It's inside
Yeah.
a brewery. It's
I've never been to Bakersfield.
amazing. You'd love it.
Come out to Bakersfield.
Come out to Bakersfield for that, but also go to, if you're in Arlington, all those people that came out to see me, go see Andrew.
Would love
He's
that.
one of my
Have to.
friends. You have to. He's a great guy. And also everyone at Arlington Draft House, I love you so fucking much. And the manager, we'll come back. Let's just don't do that again.
That's
Okay.
that was a really nice way of saying it. I'll come back. Just don't do that again.
Yeah.
Is there any club that you'll never play ever again?
Well, I mean, the Cap City Club, because of something that I didn't do that they accused me
Let's not
of.
talk about it.
False accusation.
Yeah, it's a false accusation.
But is there another one that you won't play because you didn't enjoy it?
Yeah, there was the Kansas City Improv.
It's not even there anymore, right?
It is? Is it?
Oh, is it? I don't even
I don't know. Because I remember the Sunday when the manager goes, "So you want to come back?" I go, "No." And then he goes, "Can you get on my hand?" We got on our hands and knees and we prayed to the Lord.
What?
Yeah, and he was weird. He goes, "Please, Jesus, please open Bobby's heart."
What?
I swear to God, he does
In
a
front of you?
we were on our hands and knees in the manager's
The
office.
manager?
Yeah, and I did that.
Nope.
And, well, I did do it.
No, I'm saying fucking. I would walk right
And
out.
I looked at him and I grabbed my check and I left and I never saw him again. Wow. That was really weird.
What will I not do? I'm trying to think if there's one that I'll never do ever again that I've done that I was like, I mean, I'll never go back to Kansas City to Stanford and Sons, but I don't think they're even there anymore. Did you ever do that club?
No, I did the opposite club, which
Yeah.
is that old one.
Yeah, because Stanford, that guy died. That the owner died sadly. But like the last time that I went, man, it was raining, and they kept people out in the rain.
Right.
Oh no.
I was like, seat them, and he was like, "That's how we do it." I was like,
Yeah.
Kansas.
"No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't sit my fans in the rain." Like it was, no.
I've done gigs and I went, I'll never go back there.
Go back.
And then like 2 years later, I'm like flying there. I'm like, why am I flying there? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'd never go back. And then you're there in that same green room
Yeah,
with no audience. And you're going, oh man, this is the worst.
yeah, but you know what?
What? We're blessed.
We're blessed.
All right. Yeah, baby.
We're gonna go to. You're gonna fly first class to the Philippines. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know what?
baby.
I'm flying business. Woo!
I love Korean Air. If
Me
I can
too.
say that.
Korean Air.
I've been on it before. I did first class one time.
Time to tweet.
Tweet at Korean
Anyway,
Air.
tweet. Anyway, give Andrew Santino. He's always, how many times have you been on this podcast?
Twice.
Second.
Twice.
This is your second time right
Yeah.
here.
Come back.
We gotta come back
anytime.
anytime.
I will. I love you.
And
guys.
I don't. It's really shocking that this is only his second time.
Can
Crazy, yeah.
I don't, because I don't bother you about it. I actually bothered her about it.
And I was
Yeah.
quick. You know why? Because I respond.
I know you're the shit.
Right away.
Yeah.
Can I say this?
What?
The next time I come back, I want to come all the time.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
Why, Andrew? Why? What don't you like about it?
Oh no! Oh no, Bryce! No, I
Is it
love
my-
you, Bryce.
Is it
no.
my axe
no.
murderer look?
No, because you have to understand. For the last
It's
month,
crazy.
I love you,
I've
dude.
loved this guy and
love
I've
him.
hated him.
Really? Why?
And I've been ripping him
Because he's been
apart.
pissing you off?
Right.
Yeah.
So now you're going to him, and it's making him so happy.
Power shift.
It's
It's
a
a
power
power
shift,
shift.
and it relieves the tension a little bit. So
He
thank you
could
so much for
fucking
that.
kill me. How tall are you? 6'5"? So yeah, he's too he
yeah,
could murder
yeah.
us.
6'4".
Anyway, give him a round of applause.
Yeah,
that was
thank you,
great.
guys.
That was great.
Thank you.
We'll be back with some housekeeping.
It's so
And we are back with some housekeeping.
I would like to announce the real papayas of December 2018. Now, we do have a Patreonage. Patreon.
Patreon.
We have Patreon in. How do you say it?
Patreon.
We have a Patreon. And we have 3 different tiers, but this is the 3rd tier. This is the real papaya tier.
Yeah.
It's growing month by month, and I'll be honest with you too. Is our side podcasts for the Patreon have been interesting.
Yeah.
A lot more fights, a lot of emotional,
More real.
less
Less edits.
They're really good. And I'm just glad we're doing it. But here are the real papayas of December 2018. Sansi Siraj,
Love her.
Hafiz from Singapore,
Ooh.
Melvin Flores, Juan J. Aquaria.
Hold on, this isn't Aguirre, right? It says here Aquaria.
Yeah, Juan J. Aquaria.
Then I spelled it wrong. Damn it.
You put Aquaria here.
What is it?
It's Aguirre.
Aguirre.
He's one of our closest
Say it again.
friends.
He gets an
Juan
extra.
J. Aguirre. You fucking piece of shit.
Now we have to give him a compliment as well.
Yeah, say
Laszlo-
something nice about Juan J. Aguirre, babe.
Big dick.
Love
But it's got a
for
hook at the
sure.
tip.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Brown
I like
little
the
hook at the
hook.
tip, so he latches
It
on.
latches.
Nooks and crannies.
Yeah. We have Laszlo Tatai.
Great.
Yeah.
Laszlo is a great name.
He's also got an extra toe.
Wow.
Yeah, so-
Necessary for speed.
Swimming. We've got Lindsay Lingy
Rempet.
Rempet.
Oh, that's a new one.
That's new.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Welcome, Lindsay Lingy Rempet, and I'm going to do a blessing on you. Saya pa ka na magadori. There you go.
You're welcome.
And something's going to happen. Rachel Wilkins. Is that new?
I think she's been around.
She's the best. I love you, Rachel.
You're great.
Wilkins, and enjoy what life has to offer.
Sansi, Hafiz, Melvin, Juan, Laszlo, Lindsay, and Rachel. The real papayas.
Thank you.
Of December.
Thank you.
guys.
Shout
So
out to the
much.
Super Sleepers, the premium episode.
And everyone else. Yep.
Yeah, Super Sleepers, thank you so much. There's something coming your way.
Are you leaving?
Wink, wink. He's going to
Okay.
the spa, right?
Babe, careful, Remy.
And then, but honestly, like to everyone on the Patreon, we really appreciate it. They've been fun. They've been like really, really fun. And
Have they?
And by fun, I mean
It's very emotional.
emotional, but I don't
But
know.
fun. For people listening.
People listening in the room. Stress levels are high. Cortisone levels are spiked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
But we always, it's just fun to listen to.
There was high drama on the last.
High
one,
drama
yes.
last one.
But it
That's
isn't always that dramatic.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very light and hopeful.
lighthearted.
But yeah, we try different things. It's fun.
Yeah. Guys, so really quick thank you to our sponsors once again, Ridgewall, 23andMe, and Postmates. Andrew and Bob did a great read on that. For 10% off your Ridge Wallet, go to ridgewallet.com and use the code BELLY. And through December 25th, get 30 and signed off your
Did I
23
misspell everything today?
get 30% off or and sign your 23andMe kit by ordering at 23andme.com
Oh, you just couldn't read the
TigerBelly.
and sign. Okay.
For your $100 of
Stop
free
making me look
credit,
bad.
delivery credit, download the Postmates app and use the code BELLY. And if you want to mail us any packages, let's see if you guys remember it. We haven't said it in a long time. You can send them to. Let's see if you remember.
What's the first number? 1626 North Wilcox Avenue, number 161, Los Angeles, California. Hollywood, California, 90038. 28. Fuck!
That was pretty good.
Fuck!
1626
90028, just to give it all at the same time.
1626 North Wilcox Avenue, 161, Hollywood, California, 90028.
It's also
And
on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And
it
in
is
the
on.
description of every YouTube video.
So check it out there, guys. Any announcements? Reverse shout-outs.
I'm going to do a shout out to my friend Rovilson Fernandez. He is an ambassador for the World Wildlife Fund in the Philippines, and he gave me this shirt that says "Read it, Gilbert."
It's very hard to read. I'm not gonna
Read
lie.
it's Tagalog.
Ayoko. Can't see the first letter.
NG. How do you say NG? Come on.
No.
No, nang.
Nang.
Ayoko nang plastic.
Oh, are they saving? What are they doing with pandas though?
That's the world. That's a logo for the World Wildlife
I thought
Fund,
that was
dummy.
the Worldwide Federation of Wrestling.
No, that's why WWE is They had to switch,
thing is-
remember?
Yeah.
Because this takes precedence. This is more important.
Anyways,
Okay,
this is a good
hold
call.
on. What do you think ayoko ng plastic means?
Give me a hint.
Ayoko.
Okay, you're saying it's like just give me like don't give me.
I'd be like, ayoko ng. Hold on
Oh,
one second.
plastic is bad.
Yeah. I don't want plastic.
I don't want plastic.
I don't want plastic.
I don't want plastic.
Yeah. And it's the Philippines is one of it's probably in the top 3 consumers of single-use plastics. Put all the plastic on the table away, guys.
It's okay. We only use glass bottles.
So we're not
here.
hypocrites.
Boom.
And so they started this thing. So if you want to donate, go to World Wildlife Fund and then go to the Philippines. I think there's like .ph or something like that.
Do it.
I should have looked it up before I did this.
Also,
But-
her friends on Asia's Got Talent.
oh yeah, he is the host on there.
He's the
and
host.
He
He's
sent me
cool.
The shirt.
Send me one.
But the Philippines, I'll stop talking about the Philippines. But when we go to the Philippines, you'll see that although so much of it is so pristine and beautiful in the more populated areas, the amount of plastic that they use is insane because we have a lot of things called sachets. They sell single-use shampoo, single-use conditioner.
Oh, like
that's
travel
more
size?
affordable. It's more affordable for people in general. So we're doing it all wrong over there, and they want to change that. So go to wwf.ph, I think, .org.
If you're watching on
don't
YouTube,
know.
there's going to be a link below and also in the description. So George will put that there.
So
Dot
as long
org,
as Gilbert has
it's
it on the on the audio first, I'll just copy that over.
.org.ph. Boom, Bryce.
Big
Big
B.
B.
Big B in the house.
Bryce, how did you feel about getting roasted by
Mike's down on the
Santino?
floor, Bryce.
How was that?
Felt amazing.
It was different energy.
Love attention, guys. Love attention, good or bad. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I've learned. Just gotta go for it.
I think it was the first time I just gotta go. That was the first time I ever heard you say Big B to yourself, though. That was.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Change it to your.
Because
gamer tag.
Bobby is Lil B, and you guys are a duo now, apparently.
I used to date this
When was
girl.
Bobby Littleby?
Because they're basically lovers. They have
never-
been for the past month.
Yeah, you're Big G.
heard-
I'm.
Do you know how many times he's like, "Where's Bryce?"
That's so funny.
Yeah, every time I show up, I've heard it. Yeah, I know.
George is reminded every time he says.
Today when I walked in, hey, where's Bryce?
I think of Bobby every time I played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh wow. And Khalyla's.
This is how I feel
those
about it.
Cougars. Oh man, those Cougars are evil too. I know.
Fuck your
exactly
Cougars.
what Bobby-
Hey,
Fuck your
you know how
Cougars,
much
Bryce.
Khalyla
Environment,
loves.
Bryce.
You know how much he loves Red Dead Redemption.
It's always my face on the Patreons when you guys are talking about it. Like,
but that face will change if you'd like to sponsor us, Rockstar and Red Dead Redemption.
you know what? You know what I need help with?
What?
I need help with my listening face. I think my listening face is so bad.
I think it's good.
No. Initially, but it starts off as a smile like this, and then it turns
get
into
tired.
like a disinterested, kind of disgusted. Like goes like this, like.
Can you try
But
to?
inside, I'm still smiling. It's just my face gets tired or
I
something.
think you can keep that, but make your eyes bigger. Because I know when you're not into something, your eyes just are like.
Okay, but my
Because your laugh eyes are huge.
I have one eye smaller than the other, and my dad's always like, "That's okay. Fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme has the same problem." I was like, "Oh, fucking great."
Fine, it's okay then.
Yeah, and I remember when I used to tell my dad, like, "Oh, like I have this like bump on my nose." He's like, "It's called Aqualine. Tom Cruise has it." I was like, "These fucking men."
I like how you
Yeah,
have a
he's like-
man's face.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Tell me." Anyways, but I do have one eye smaller.
Yeah.
But I will work on my listening face, so it's not like this.
Do you ever just like think about something else interesting, then like so you're like listening to that in your head while other people are talking?
No, because I actually like
She's
to
listening.
listen to people.
It's just the face.
It's just my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could will you guys do this? Go like this, but and when you're sitting over there, just be like this, and then I'll fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I cringe sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing there? It doesn't look good. It's not inviting to the person speaking. I can do better.
Look at that growth.
I made the mistake of Stevie turned off the AC on the last episode, and it's out this week. It was so hot, so stuffy. I was sweating. I started to get sleepy, and I yawned. I thought
You yawned in
and
the
I was
middle.
in the middle of my yawn. I was like, "Fuck, no. And Rex Dizzy called me out. He's like, he was in the middle of a story too, and he's like, this guy yawning in my story. I'm done.
Oh,
Sounds
also,
like that was a good thing to get him to pick up the podcast.
the more you think about not yawning, the more it has to come. Like that's a losing game.
Yeah.
And you just have to kind of you got to do.
Gilbert's yawning
Bryce.
now, you asshole.
Can't you do an internal yawn like this?
asshole.
Look, I'm gonna.
Well, it's unconscious, and I
Look at you.
didn't think about it until I was in the middle of the yawn. I'm
not
like,
do
oh
that,
no, I'm
please?
yawning, and I'm not hiding it. And
Freeze frame that face.
It just, you gotta tighten the jaw. You gotta.
so I feel really bad. Sorry, Rex Stacey. It's not personal.
I like him.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He should come on our podcast. I partied with him and Dum and Jenna one night
Oh, is that after Pornhub?
after the Pornhub Awards. Yeah, he's so fun. I love him.
Well, guys, that's our show. Thank you so much. You can follow us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on Twitter at TheTigerBelly, and you can email us any questions or unhelpful advice to thetigerBelly@gmail.com. And you can follow Khalyla
At Calamity K.
How do you spell that, Khalyla?
That's a good question. It's KHALAMITYK. Boom. In your fucking face, Gilbert.
I just got. I just got. George, where can we follow you?
George_Kimmel on Instagram.
Big B, where you at?
Bryce Halleck.
And then all Bobby Lee stuff at Bobby Lee Live. Have a good night.